I look at this shit from a whole different level.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of No Balls, No Glory. I'm your man, the people's champ, and I'm not here alone. I'm here with these crazy motherfuckers called the Sports Gurus. Say what's up to our listeners, y'all.
What's up?
What's up?
This motherfucker here.
Oh, what it do? What it do?
Hey, man, we're going to kick it on off with the first lady of No Balls, No Glory, Crystal, baby girl Clear. Introduce yourself, girl.
Baby girl, I got a decent name this week. How about that? Today. Wait a minute. So far, it could change throughout the show.
You ain't lying.
Better take the olive branch now.
You better take it now.
I'm taking it now.
Like you were watching movies like you had a date or something, man. I don't know. You might not be baby girl. You might be big girl today.
Rump shaker. You don't want me to change it?
Don't do it. Don't do it. Let her live, man. Let her live.
I'm gonna let her live today. That's my buddy. Hey man, we're gonna. Hey, what you say, Chris?
How's everybody this evening?
We good, baby.
We good.
Hey, we're gonna swing on up to my man West 10. West in the building. West.
What's going on with you, man? Y'all already know, man. 21 to 22. Got that from the Tennessee all the way to the Lou. Y'all know what it do, man. What's going on, Cass?
Man, you got it, man. We're gonna swing it on up to my man. Hey, we're gonna swing it on up to my man. Game related. Game. Introduce yourself, brother.
What up, people? You know me. It's game related. It's football season. And I'm a Cowboy fan, so I'm going to drop this disclaimer real quick before I get going. BP, Dino's, Don Mecca, and Dookie Streaks, y'all cool. But all the rest of y'all, the pun is intended.
Yeah. Number one hater right here, man.
All right, you heard me.
That's all right.
God damn.
I wear my hater title with pride.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, Coach Corey, introduce yourself, brother.
Hey man, what's up, everybody? This is Coach Corey, man. I ain't even catch everything that game related said, but man, from the loot to the 10, man, we back at it again, and we ain't trying to hear not a damn thing a Cowboy fan is talking about in this piece up in this joint tonight, tomorrow night, or any other night.
I heard me. I wasn't trying to hear that 21-point lead either.
Hey,
God,
when y'all score 21 points, holla at your boy.
We ain't got to because our defense only giving up 19. Our defense only giving up 19, so we ain't got to score one more.
Last week, I bet you they give up more than 19 this week.
Hey man, we got a boy Mike. Hey, Myron fell in the bed. Hey, before y'all bet it, man, Myron, introduce yourself, brother.
I'm glad to be here. I'm straight from JFL football practice, and I want to say, man, I don't hear nothing about no team that ain't been in the Super Bowl in the past 10 years.
Try 30.
Actually, it is 30. So.
Hey, D, he trying to tell you to stay out of. Hey, you better stay out of that friendly fire, D. Hey,
we ain't getting cool because he know I keep to the book, man. So
the last winning quarterback has been on TV for 21 years.
Oh my God, what you say?
We want to be real specific,
Did she say the last winning quarterback been on there for 20?
Get away.
Been on TV for 21 years.
I tell you what, get a win in fantasy and then come back and talk to me.
I'm gonna talk shit regardless. I don't care.
Oh, somebody blow the whistle. God, people, hey,
Right
can we
now.
get through the intros?
I like that shit.
Oh man. Hey man, that's why. Hey,
that's a normal day to me.
Hey, man,
all right, get back in the car so we can get through the intros.
Hey man. Hey man, did everybody introduce themselves? Shit,
no, we didn't get. We got halfway through the intro.
Hey man, hey, god damn. Hey man, we'll split up to my man Dino. Dino, introduce yourself. Finally, goddamn.
Oh shit. Yeah. This is your boy Dino's. I'm claiming fantasy guy, although I took one off the chin yesterday because his punk ass quarterback from Minnesota decided, oh, let's throw the ball to the other team 3 times.
Oh shit.
Hey man.
Hey, D. I keep telling you, man, that Kirk Cousins guy, man, he's Tony Romo, man, in the new uniform.
Literally stealing money. Literally stealing money.
Man,
I know you ain't calling.
Ain't won one fucking big game his entire career.
Tony Romo, because he was on your squad.
Oh,
now he gonna try to
Y'all put up how many points and then didn't score no more, did y'all? All y'all offense had to do was keep scoring.
Hey man, all y'all offense got to do is get more than 20 points.
Outscore the other team. Y'all got to
score more than 20. Our quarterback scored 3 touchdowns himself.
Stop somebody from scoring.
Our quarterback scored 3 touchdowns himself.
Not offense.
Y'all whole team can't get 21, man. So stop talking.
The kicker won the game for y'all yesterday. Y'all kicker won y'all game.
And y'all lost. Who did Shrewsbury lose to? New
now
England.
You see, listeners, you see what football does. You see, we don't get passionate about another sport.
Hey man,
you're goddamn sure football come on.
You know
your GM skills.
Hey man, oh god damn! Wait a minute.
Let's talk GM skills.
Who GM skills, gang?
The ones that ain't got no wins, they don't even need to be talking right now.
I know the one who started Kyler Murray over Tua. Ain't talking.
All over here on Dallas. I'm over here on my fantasy team.
Ouch.
I would have some wins if Cowboys wide receiver would make
like I said, how much money you want to put on your fantasy team against my fantasy team?
Shit.
Everybody ought to be betting because you can't even start the right quarterback.
That part.
God.
What your GM skills talking about?
Hey man, hold on.
All right, did we finish intros?
Hey man, hey, I'm your man, the people's champ, man. Hey, like, share, and subscribe, goddamn it. Hey, that's what we do here, man. Like, share, and subscribe, man. Hey, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell your baby mama to tell your baby mama's brother, little cousin. To go
and tell Pookie and them too. They got phones.
Hey,
they do.
Shout out to my boy Chris Story on that note, man. You heard.
Hey, man, shout out to Chris Story.
To me is West 10. Because we've been going at it. We've been going at it back and forth since I got on this show.
Yeah. That's how we introduce each other.
Right. Like everybody else, man, look her.
God damn. Hey, what'd you say? You were West 10, huh?
Hey, I could pass my fantasy team to West 10 and he'll run the league. I could go sit down.
You might need to.
Well, I can say the same thing about mine, minus Kirk fucking Cousins.
Hey man, your ass think you slick. You been on the quarterback tip today, boy. You been trying to get you a goddamn.
I can't wait to get this motherfucker off my roster.
Hey, Dino,
man, don't kick rocks, kick bricks, because rocks don't hurt hard enough.
Dino, you might as well get to it because the person with him don't know how to play him.
Damn.
I mean, honestly, if I wouldn't have played Tua against the Ravens either. Nobody would. Don't trust me. I watched the finish, so a lot of people missed out on those points.
Man.
Oh man, Tua
I
was
don't
on
know
a
what
lot
I'm
of
doing.
benches,
That
man.
hey, that's why he don't. That's why he's trying to trade him now.
I would too. He had his peak.
Oh man, hey, buy
That's
low,
called a
hey.
GM. Hey, D, ain't that called a good GM? You selling
That's
it
called
out.
market value. The best value you're gonna get from him. You could, I bet you, his motherfuckers now willing to trade Jonathan Taylor for Tua.
That part.
Oh.
And people are taking the trade.
That part.
Man,
Nah, you know what that is though.
The fantasy god has spoken.
Hey,
Put
you
you
know what that is
lie.
though.
Ain't no way.
He said the
Damn
fantasy
lie.
god has spoken.
That's respect. That's what that is, game related.
It is a
Yeah,
marathon, not a
some
sprint.
problems, but we have earned respect. That's why they want to play Tua. Now they were playing Dallas. Everybody would have had Tua in.
Hey,
I'm still gonna tell you that now.
he wouldn't have got out.
Damn, man.
About Michael Parsons, he might not have made it through that game. You
Man,
saw what we did.
please.
You saw what we just did to us tonight, right?
You don't even know his name.
Well, only reason I take that with a grain of salt because the Bengals got a JFL offensive line.
Y'all got to see him twice. Let's see
And
if
we
y'all
don't care.
Bengals got a
We don't
JFL
care.
offensive line, so I have to put an asterisk on that one.
We can't wait to see them.
Not with them, and not to speak of what we did to Jamar Chase. 2 catches for what?
All right, gang.
Hey,
DP,
man.
take it away.
He real happy right about now about that.
I know you ain't talking. You saw what Jamar Chase did to y'all, even giving up 5 sacks.
Last I checked, we got the same record. But guess what? Last I checked, we won more than y'all have.
Burnt y'all off. Y'all had to go get some penicillin after that game.
God damn. Hey, man. Hey. God damn. That's all I can say, man. Y'all.
Hey, we just along for the ride.
That's it,
Ain't
man.
nobody finna let a cowgirl fan rattle in for real.
Whatever. How long y'all been saying
all right.
Hey, man. Hey, I would ask how y'all day was, but shit, I saw it all day in the damn group chat.
Everybody know how my day was. Piss poor. I went to bed mad. I woke up mad. I went to work mad. I got off work still mad.
So you know how it's good to be a Cowboy fan then, huh?
Right. There you
like
go.
I'm a Cowboy fan.
Yeah, y'all motherfuckers do not run out of ammo.
Hey, man, that was low. Hey, that was low hanging fruit right there, D. God damn it, you set it up. You gave him. Hey, you dropped him the John Wall, the Chris Paul. You dropped him the dime, man.
But like I said, when you want to bet on that slaw ass fantasy team, come holler at me.
You notice he keeps saying the fantasy team because that's the only team he gonna have to win, right?
Well, I tell
you know, he keeps telling the fantasy team because that's his only chance at a championship this year.
Look, that's typical of a Cowboys fan. Everything is fantasy to them. We gonna win a Super Bowl. That's a fantasy. We gonna make the playoffs and win a game. That's a fantasy. Dak Prescott gonna be good. That's a fantasy.
In the conversation. That's a Carolina's Panthers fan, folks.
Hey, when the last time y'all been to a Super Bowl? When last time we been
to a Super Bowl before yours?
They ain't got a ring. They not a champion.
God damn, man. Hey, man.
All right, let's go, BP.
Hey, man. Hey, man.
At the back of the bus.
We gotta go.
Hey, man, Becky Hammonds, man. Shout out to Becky Hammonds, man.
Gotta go.
And the Las Vegas Aces, man.
What this world coming to?
Hey, man, the Las Vegas Aces and Becky Hammond, man, they won a championship, man. They won.
Becky Hammond's got a championship before the Cowboys.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
God damn it. I knew that shit. Hey, I knew that shit was coming, man. Hey, man, I knew that shit was coming, man. Shout out to them, man. And
Las Vegas got 2 championships in the past couple of years, and the Cowboys ain't got nothing.
If you ain't got to win in fantasy, nor do you have a Super Bowl ring, please be quiet.
Oh, well, I can talk 6 times over you. I can talk 1 more time over you.
No, you ain't got to win in fantasy.
You said if you don't, not and.
Or a Super Bowl ring.
You said or.
Hey, y'all. What y'all think about Becky Hammond, man?
Good for her. Next topic.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Hey, man. You just ain't finna shit on. You just ain't finna shit on Becky Hammond. And
I ain't shitting on her, but we got shit to get to. We already behind because I got a lot to get off my chest. Everybody in here got shit to get off their chest. And I see you wearing purple today, BP. So I know
man.
your ass got some shit to get off your chest.
Hey, man. Hey, it is what it is, brother. Hey, what's up, baby? Oh yeah,
hey,
you know, Flock Gang, baby. Flock Gang all day.
You hear me? I like that, baby. You hear me?
Hey, gang. Hey, I already talked to Game. He already know. I'm finna. Hey, I'm just gonna take my medicine and keep it pushing, baby.
Hey,
that's all you can do.
I'm sure gonna take mine, but you better have a win when you talking. If you ain't got no win, you don't need to start to be talking.
Hey, man,
if fantasy or they team in the regular season ain't got to win and they still talk.
Hey man, hey.
That ain't me.
hey, we're gonna do a curveball here, man.
Hey, y'all barely got one. I'm gonna keep talking because I win coming. Don't worry. Cowboys got a bunch of more L's coming though.
Man, hey, stay out my backyard. Long as you in my backyard, guess what? Your front door open, and we gonna walk right in there.
hey, man, we're gonna talk about we're gonna do a detour, man. We're gonna go and jump off in the college football recap for the weekend, man. Georgia took South. Hey, they beat the break. Hey, they was upset that they gave up a late fourth quarter touchdown with all the starters sitting on the side. 48-7. That's their first touchdown they gave up all year. Do you still count it? It was a garbage touchdown, man. The starters was not in, man. What do y'all think about that, man? Bulldogs.
It's still a dominant win.
It's a win.
It's gonna be a win regardless.
Hey, 48-7, man. They just look like the best team in the country right now, man. I don't think it's nobody. Well, the way they was looking, they dominate. Their main thing is they dominate the defensive side of the football, man.
Come on, man.
Right.
Nephew, hey, we're gonna get back to that in 1 second, nephew. I'm gonna tell you about the comments you put in the chat, man. Hey, but 48-7, Georgia. Then you got Bama, Louisiana Monroe, 63-7. Ohio State thumped Toledo 77-21. Michigan, they goose egg Connecticut 59-0. Clemson, Dabo, 48-20. Oklahoma put a thumping on Nebraska. Scott Frost I think Scott Frost is getting ready to get fired, man. If he's not
already been fired.
Yeah, I thought they fired him this weekend.
Oh, well, Scott Frost was terminated.
You know who else got that pink slip?
Who was that?
Herm Edwards.
Yep.
At Arizona State, they done got rid of my boy out of A-State.
You know where he need to go?
Never a college coach.
You know who need to be calling him right now?
Lovey Smith and the Houston Texans, man.
Denver Broncos.
Yes.
Nathaniel Hackett is fucking clueless.
And I'm hurt.
They look bad.
They got rid of my boy Herm Edwards.
Hey, I like Herm, man. Hey, what's his name? Who left Oklahoma and went out to USC?
Lincoln
Riley. Lincoln 45-17 over Fresno. Oklahoma State 63-7. They kept rolling. Kentucky 31-0 over Youngstown. Arkansas 38-27 over Missouri State. But let me stop right here.
They should have lost that game.
Arkansas should have lost that damn game.
Lost that game.
Missouri State and what's his name? Bobby Petrino, they gonna have something special out there, man.
No, Bobby already had something special, and then the team did well.
Yes.
You know the history of Bobby Petrino.
Oh yeah, Bobby, you get past the off the field shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
Hey, you get past the off the field extracurricular.
Keep your hands off the co-eds.
That's it, man. Bobby just like young girls, man. But hey, if Bobby would have went to HBCU, you would have never heard shit about this, man.
He should have took his ass to Prairie View.
Hey, Bobby should have took his ass to Southern, or he should have took his ass to FAMU. Goddamn it, Bobby would have been good, man. Hey, man, but they all right. Arkansas, man, they gonna have to do some work if they want to compete with these big dogs, man. Because Missouri State, hey, they gonna start getting some of these big time recruits, man, and they gonna make a. Hey, it wasn't as easy as Arkansas wanted it to be. I'll tell you that. They just thought they were gonna bring Missouri State down there. What'd you say, Myra?
When did Missouri State come D1?
Oh man, they've been D1 for a
They've
while.
been for a couple of years.
For some years, man.
When I say like Missouri State, Arkansas,
they just haven't been. They just haven't been good.
Yeah. Okay. Now their baseball team was they done made it to the College World Series a few years back, and they got a nice program up in Missouri State, up in Springfield, Missouri, man. So shout out to them. But the big upset, Michigan State got thumped by Washington, 39-28, man.
Yes.
Coach got fired after the game.
Oh my God, man, 39-28. That was his.
Turn your playbook.
You gotta, hey, Toodles, you up out of here. Hey man.
Know who saved their job?
Who? Don't
My
say
guy
Jim
from Notre Dame.
I don't think he would have got fired, man.
Oh shit. Let them had lost that game and they had on them lucky green jerseys.
I don't think he would have lost this game.
His
I don't
ass
think he would have
got
lost his
fired,
job, man.
Nope.
No, he week to week, dog.
Yeah.
Damn, man. They can't do my guy like that, man.
They can't. We already know how that plays out.
Regardless.
You don't get the same rope as these other coaches.
If they fire him, if he happens to get fired, man, he should just take his ass down to LSU, reunite with Brian Kelly, and run their defense down at LSU. Because God knows they need him. They need that defensive coordinator down there at LSU. Shit, God knows they'll need him down there. Hey, Texas A&M and Miami. Texas A&M bounces back, beat Miami 17-9. It was a pretty solid game. That was a pretty good game this weekend, man. Texas A&M got a little wake-up call when they lost to App State last week. A lot of these big-time schools are go stop scheduling Appalachian State, man. We just said that. They don't want that smoke.
Yeah.
Tennessee, 63-6. They finna, hey, that's Dino.
My boys rolling
right
this year. We back. It's been a long ass rebuild since punk ass Lane Kiffin fucked up the program.
Oh man.
Right.
Hey, Tennessee.
I'm a volunteer guy.
Hey, Tennessee really wasn't there. Hey, I'll go back to the Philip days, man, when they had my boy Deron Jenkins out of St. Louis, baby. And Deron Jenkins, he was not only a football player, but he was a track star too, man. They had one of the best track teams in the state of Missouri out at Rittner High School. But Tennessee, man, they look good, D.
Tennessee should be in the top 10 when the rankings come out.
They should, man.
No, sir. No, sir.
Why not?
No.
Name 10 teams better than Tennessee right now.
Half the other SEC. I mean, you got Georgia, Florida.
Fuck no, not Florida. Did you watch the Florida games?
Don't sleep on them Gators.
Man, come on, Myron.
Don't sleep on them Gators.
I'm just gonna be quiet.
Hey, man,
don't be fucking quiet.
Nobody that
hey, I went to school there, so I'm going.
Okay, so you biased. I didn't go to Tennessee. I'm just a fan.
Hold on. What you say, Gabe? What you just say?
You can't listen to nobody that believe in Baker Mayfield.
Damn, man. How you gonna shit on that man quarterback?
Hey, man, you know what? I'm with you, Gabe. I feel like saying myself. I don't know why I said that.
I know, because Myron, you already
deserve that one.
You already got the TO. You know you already got the TO meme, right?
Oh my God!
You better ride with the fantasy.
That's my quarterback.
Hey man, Baker's just been trash.
He's just not an NFL quarterback. I don't understand. What are you? He's shown you what he is, right?
I thought I'd never say this. Bring on Sam Darnold, please. Let him.
No, that's actually worse.
That's worse.
Hey man, you got a better chance of winning with Baker than over Sam Darnold.
I will take Baker over Sam Darnold.
Darn hell no. Get it right. Darn hell no. Hey man, but I'm gonna tell you another big Texas gonna be all right, man. They beat University of Texas San Antonio 41-2, but hey,
should have beat Bama.
Hey, but you know what? This damn what's the name of team, man, is this damn Penn State team ain't no joke, man. They went down to Auburn and they smacked Auburn 41-12, man. And Penn State dominated on that defensive side of that defensive side of football. Hey, that's a game changer right there, man.
No, Auburn,
listen.
Auburn ain't been good since Cam was there.
Hey man, we talking about SEC. We talk about.
I understand
SEC.
that, but you can have a down year in the SEC. It's only two teams in the SEC that never have down years: Alabama and Georgia. Everybody else is up and down.
Hey, but you got
Alabama supposed to have lost to Texas this year.
They should have lost that damn game.
They should have lost that. Georgia just looked unbeatable right now, to be honest with you, man.
Georgia like a pro team playing versus college. Like, I mean,
yeah.
They started 11 can go pro.
They've been killing in recruiting the last few years, and they're getting all these 5-star recruits.
Hey man, hey, I'm gonna tell you, you better not sleep on Penn State, man. They will be battle tested October 15th.
It's a Big Ten school, BP. You know how I feel about Big Ten schools.
I know you hate them, man. You think that they fool's gold, man.
They are. They fool's gold like Kirk Cousins. Every time you think, oh, they might do it this year. I know
you ready to turn to. Hey, but I'm just saying though, you think about it. Hey, Penn State, they got Michigan on October the 15th at the Big House. Hey, if Michigan think that it's just a 2-horse race between them and Ohio State, Penn State coming to the party. And if Michigan don't watch themselves, hey, Penn State is going to slide up in Ann Arbor and do something to them, man. And then 2 weeks after that, Ohio State go to Happy Valley, man. So, hey, man, who knows, man? Who knows? They just building confidence each week, man. So, I think that was a real big confidence booster beating the SEC team. It don't matter who it was. It was a team from the Southeast. Powerhouse.
Come on, now.
But it was a team from the powerhouse SEC.
Mizzou won SEC, but I mean, it's Mizzou.
Hey man, don't mention Mizzou on this damn program.
Right, you can't say Mizzou. You say little cat. You can't even say tiger.
What you say? Can't you say tiger? Say little cat.
You say little cat.
Kitten or some shit up.
Little cat. They feel
that team up in Columbia.
Right, the litter from Columbia.
They got that young man from East St. Louis and got him playing running back when he was a wide receiver and cornerback in high school.
Oh, don't worry, he'll be in the portal this season.
Hey, don't worry about it.
He's out of there.
Upset.
Hey, don't worry.
Got all that shine week 1 and then didn't get no targets the second week. They already fired up.
But you know what? At the same time, he getting that paper. He got his own chips right now. So I mean,
hey, goddamn it! Hey, he gonna take them red hot ribblers down to Georgia. but you know what though? Before he entered that transfer portal, they gonna tear his ass up because if you watch him at National Signing Day, he threw that Georgia hat and that Alabama hat on the floor at Herbert Hoover Boys Club before he put on that Mizzou hat. You think them motherfuckers in Georgia and Alabama you think they forgot that? They go tear his ass up.
I don't understand why he went. I mean, I understand. I don't get going there. Like, I didn't get that move from him. I mean,
I get it. I get it.
No.
Unfortunately, the coach sucks. Because this is year 3 and it's the same damn product. Like, there's no improvement.
Coach Corey do not like Drakowitz.
He's terrible.
He's terrible, though. I agree. He's terrible. I wouldn't have went there.
He came from Appalachian State or some damn where. There ain't no credibility. Oh, man. Damn.
He came from Troy State.
Damn. That's like coming from goddamn Hazelwood Central.
Damn, Coach. Damn, Coach.
There's some hate for the Hawks out here.
God damn, Coach come on hot tonight, baby. Shit, he ain't giving a damn.
Like a bottle of Louisiana.
Man, Louisiana's finest goddamn coach is blazing motherfucker tonight, boy.
Oh no. Please speak the Blaze. Wait till we get to this. What the hell? Let's go.
Oh my God. Man, oh man. Hey, but yeah, Auburn got Mizzou next week. Then they got LSU.
Hey, Mizzou will walk out of Auburn with 2 brand new assholes.
Damn, coach. Damn, coach. Did you say 2 of them, coach?
2
of them.
2.
Hey, so you said
so they came in with 1, they leaving with 2.
Right.
Hey,
so is that 2 extra or 1?
They come in with is gonna get destroyed and they're gonna leave with a whole nother one.
God damn. Hey, coach say Mizzou gonna go in with 3 shoes. 2 in their feet and 1 on their ass. Damn, coach.
Tell them how you really feel.
Hey, coach hates Mizzou, man. Period.
I don't hate Mizzou.
We don't hate Mizzou. We hate shitty coaching.
He hate the coach.
I just want to say how they get that prime talent in St. Louis. They get up there and just throw it away. Young man tell me he going to Mizzou. I'm like, bro, find somewhere else.
They do.
Go to Missouri State.
They not getting prime talent at Mizzou, man.
No, they can't compete against them other SEC schools with talent. That's why they dumbasses should have went to the Pac-12, like I said.
Coach flew his helicopter in and parked that joint to see a player.
Man, that's crazy.
I was at CBC when he did it.
Yep.
And
I'm like, bro, don't go there.
Nobody from CBC been there.
Man, I know them people at CBC wanted to just snipe his ass, man. Get your ass up out of here. Get up out of here, man. So, man, we got some good games headed for this weekend, man. This college football this weekend coming up.
Yeah.
We got some good ones starting Thursday night. West Virginia and Virginia Tech. That's always usually a battle. They play in Blacksburg, man. Saturday matchups. Kent State go get the brakes beat off of them. They go to Georgia. Maryland go to Michigan. Maryland go to Michigan. Clemson go to Wake Forest, man. That's made the Clemson, Wake Forest has been priming for this game, man, because they feel like, hey, let's go. Then we got Baylor. Go to Iowa State. No biggie. Mizzou, like we said, Mizzou and Auburn. And anymore, let me check the evening noticeables that's coming up. Wisconsin at Ohio State, Vandy at Alabama. Couple of notables down there on the bottom of the screen there, man. But we shall see that Wisconsin and Ohio State, like Dino say, he hate Big Ten football. But one thing about the Wisconsin Badgers, they will run the ball down your damn throat. Period.
And that brought you how many chips? Let me take a guess.
0.
Fucking 0.
But they produced a whole lot of first-round running backs, though.
That don't do shit except just as Jonathan Taylor's the outlier. And he had one good season. Let's see how many he has. Because right now,
hey, you don't put Melvin Gordon did something decent in the NFL?
Hell no.
What about Mahoney? Out of Normie.
He went to
Steven Jackson did way more than those.
Oh, right.
And he don't get near as much shine.
Right, my fault.
Hey, man. Hey, that's it, man. We go. Hey, I'm just gonna hit the recap of how we did on our pick'ems last week.
Terrible.
Oh man.
If anybody's doing Eliminator this year, don't. It's fucking impossible this year.
Our pick'ems last week, man. Hey, I went 8-8. Coach Corey went 6-10. Crystal went 7-9. Dino went 6-10. West 10 went 5-11. Game went 7-9, and Philly went 8-8 on our pick'ems last week, man. Hey, the Chiefs end up winning. The Jets who that goddamn game? That damn West 10 was the only bastard that picked the Jets, man.
Right.
Why you gotta be a bastard?
The only bastard that picked.
over there, man.
Hey, man. hey.
Picked up the Flacco over there. That's my dog.
That's why he went. That's why he picked him. He said, "Boy, Flacco." He did say, Flacco still got some in the tank.
Off at the end.
Boy,
pulled it off.
I would love to see the person who actually started Flacco. How happy they were.
Oh man, you know
Flacco 17-3 against the Browns. I knew he was gonna he had a chance to pull some out of his ass. He don't, even though most of those wins was with us, obviously, but he's 17-3. So I be going, I figured he was gonna pull some out of his ass.
He still got some hatred left for him.
Yeah.
That part.
Oh, hold on. I'll take that back. Let me go. I forgot to mark everybody down that said the Bills. So I'll take that back, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Man, the hell with Joe Flacco.
4, 5, 6. Okay. Hey, man.
Joe, baby.
Hey, I'll take that back. I was 9-7. Coach Corey was 7-9. We forgot about that game, man. We forgot about that game, the Bills game. 7-9 for Coach Corey. Game, Crystal was 8-8. Crystal was 8-8. Dino's. Hey, you wasn't all the way. Dino, you were 7-9, brother. Hey, that's all right, man. West 10, you was 6-10, man. Game, you was 8-8 as well, 500. And
Wait a
Philly
minute.
was 9-7.
Did you get all mine right?
Yeah, Chris, I got you. You said, hey, I got all yours. You went with the Chargers.
Thinking the same thing, but it's,
I know I lost the Chargers. I lost the Ravens.
Hey, Crystal, me and you, we lost. No, it was me and Dino. We lost the Saints game. Everybody else won that. The Panthers, Coach Corey. Everybody, Coach Corey and game related picked the Panthers. I'm surprised the way y'all be shitting on mine. Remember y'all be
why you think I'm shitting on them? Because I picked them bums.
I won't go get out of here. His boys just show up.
Hey man, hey, Coach Corey and Philly are the only two that picked the damn Patriots, man. Hey, Coach Corey, he be on my ass about the Patriots, man. Boy,
I thought you was gonna pick him too, because you like Belichick.
Hey man, I do, man. I don't know why. I guess I went with the majority, man. Went with the house. The Colts and the Jaguars. The only person that picked the Jaguars to win was goddamn game related.
Yep.
Oh my God.
He called it.
Yeah.
Hey,
I can't believe.
Looked at me when you said that.
I still can't believe these motherfuckers didn't show up for that game. Of all damn games, that should have been circled. These motherfuckers kept y'all out the playoffs last year.
That game should have been personal.
Exactly.
The only reason I picked them is because I had got a load and I'm on my way to Florida. So I said I would take them.
Hey man, the Ravens and Dolphins, man. Everybody picked the Ravens except for Dino's and got fucking game related. Them sons of bitches.
Number one.
I knew them bastards was gonna go there. Everybody picked the Rams and we got that. 49ers and Seahawks. Me, Crystal, Dino, and Philly got that right. The Bengals and the Cowboys. I hate to say this shit, y'all. Y'all know the fuck I do.
We all got it wrong except for Game.
Everybody got it wrong except for Game. Game, the only one that won the Cowboys.
Bear with me, not people. I keep telling y'all can make some money. You listen.
Oh,
no, man. Wouldn't nobody pick
I
need to see a streak first, but then maybe I'll listen.
Right.
One game ain't enough.
The sun shines on a monkey's ass someday.
Oh,
and a broke clock is right twice a day.
2 times.
And apparently the Cowboys is the monkey's ass.
Oh shit! Hey man, we got
Okay.
Grass on the field.
All right, back in the car. Back in the car, shut the door.
Hey, man, Texans and the Broncos. We all got the Broncos. We got that right. Cardinals and Raiders. Cardinals and Raiders, man. God damn, this motherfucker game in Philly. They're the only two that went with the Raiders, the Cardinals that game, man. Oh, man.
They had no business winning that game.
They didn't have no business.
These motherfuckers was popping champagne in the damn crowd.
Oh, my God.
But it was 23-7.
Unbelievable. Then we got the Packers and the Bears. Me and old Crystal, we was the only two that went with Rodgers and the Packers and stuff. Everybody else went with the Bears.
Told y'all Aaron Rodgers owns the Bears.
He do, man. He need to take out some rent on their ass, boy. He own them motherfuckers. Hey, then we got everybody had the Bills. And then me, I'm the lone wolf that picked the Eagles over the Vikings, man.
No, sir.
I think she picked
You're
the Eagles too.
No, you didn't. You picked the Vikings. Stop.
I had Eagles. I got the text message I sent you.
Let me go back and
count myself right.
Let me go back. Let me go back. Let me go back and look at this damn text you sent me, Chris. I think I'm gonna call BS until I see. Let me see. You and her. I know you. You text me personally, so let me see this damn text. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna admit that I'm wrong. And Crystal is 9-7, 9-8. She'll be up there with us. Let me check you out, Crystal. Did you text what did you text me from? Your phone number or the group?
My phone.
Was it you text me? Okay. Let me see. I
got it right here.
I don't trust your you got that boo, you got that cricket, man. I don't trust cricket.
Not the cricket.
Still got cricket. I'll be damned. She said the Eagles. God,
Chris, you on that cricket?
She said Eagles.
Chris, you on that cricket phone?
I'm on T-Mobile.
Okay, I'll say not that Metro PCS.
Oh man,
no,
she said the Eagles. Goddamn, Crystal, you ain't lying.
See, that's what I get for believing in them damn Carolina Panthers. I don't believe in them. Me and you tied, First Lady. You got me this week because I believe in your cousin.
Crystal 9-7.
It won't happen again. It won't happen again.
Crystal has some good pick'ems, man. So shit, man. There's some pretty solid pick'ems this past week, man. Hey, gotta ask y'all this, man. What is the craziest altercation you saw on the field during a football NFL game? Hey, man, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with Mike Evans, man. I gotta get this off my chest, man. And we can tie this in on what the fuck, man. I didn't change the whole
What did I say in the beginning? BP look like he got to get some shit off his chest.
Hey man, I done went from what the hell to what the fuck, man. I didn't change the whole damn segment.
It's now it's WTF now.
Yep, it's what the fuck right now, man. We combated this, man. Hey man, god damn it, man. I know him and Marshawn Lattimore hate each other, man. But god damn it, man. You fight this nigga every fucking time y'all play. What the fuck, Mike, man? This nigga bait you in, he get tossed out, you always get suspended. God damn, Mike, you just fought.
Hey, wait a minute. And Tom started the whole thing.
Oh my God, man.
Tom Tablet is back.
Come on, man. Why do Mike?
Let me find the footage. Man.
Man, find that footage, D. Why the fuck do Mike Evans always fall for Marshawn Lattimore shit, man? Come on, man.
Same reason everybody fall for mine when I get talking that cowboy shit. They look just like Mike Evans running in head first, don't they?
Nah, I'm gonna tell you why. Because Mike Evans light skinned, man. He feel like he gotta do some extra. He feel like he gotta do some extra shit to get some respect out there and shit. He gets a little pretty ass toss every time. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Hey man, Coach Corey, what is the problem with Mike Evans and Marshawn Lattimore, man?
Well, here's the thing. I don't know why Mike Evans just can't ignore his dumb ass, because how many times he baited your ass in? He's a shit talker. He's a shit talker, right? That's what he does. and he shit talks everybody. He shit talks people on the sideline. He shit talks the coach. He shit talks the player. Let him talk. They were losing. It's like, where's the fucking scoreboard? Bruh, look at the score.
Now your team is
without back in the huddle.
Now your team is without you next week.
Or if you're gonna do that shit, wait till the damn whistle blows for the next play, and when it snaps, blow his ass up on a run play.
Hey man.
Or go moss him down the sideline or something. Don't cheap shot the shit after the play. Now you done fucked your team over because you suspended when they already getting killed at wide receiver because they got Godwin out. Right. They thin at wide receiver, and then your dumb ass go get suspended for a game.
I'm gonna tell you what he be saying to him, man. I never liked you anyway, you pretty motherfucker. And then
hey man, Mike Evans
mad and shit. I'm telling you.
In that voice, huh?
With this high beam song.
Hey, Coach Corey. Hey, Coach Corey.
Yep.
Hey man, what's the deal with Mike Evans and Lattimore, man? I know you know about it, man. What's the deal with him, man? Why do Mike Evans still fall for that shit, man? He laughing at that motherfucker.
No, but the gangster.
He knows Lattimore soft.
Shit, the way he poke at Mike Evans, Lattimore think Mike Evans soft. Shit.
But it's like, it's a disrespect thing. When you know that the person across from you is soft and he a punk and he just trying to get the limelight, you ain't gonna take it. He just trying to expose him for being soft. Although he picked the wrong times to do it.
Man, the wrong damn times to do it.
I'm like, you line up across from, fire off, and just blow them up.
Here it is, right here.
Instead of throwing hands and all that, he tried to say, he threw a punch at somebody or whatever, and you just protected your teammates.
They not letting me share it. Punk ass YouTube.
Too soft. You get it.
Did you go to YouTube, D?
Yeah, hang on. We'll go to YouTube and find it. Stop quick.
Man, I just shake my head, man, because he got him suspended back in 2017. Every time they go at it, man, they get into it, fighting and pushing each other and stuff, man. And they play again one more time this year too.
The crazy thing is that this wasn't even initially between Mike Evans and Lattimore.
Brady started
the whole thing.
Now he down a whole weapon. Now they already depleted Godwin, hamstring.
They won't let you show it.
Julio.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and find it somewhere else. YouTube's blocking it.
Julio. Man, you look at it. They without Godwin. They without Julio.
Yeah, should have it.
Evans is out. Hey, if you're smart, you go get Russell Gage this week or Brashon Perryman. Hey, it's good. Hey, they're a good play for this week. If you're doing your fantasy team, go snatch one of them boys up for this week only. You be straight. You be straight then. Because if you got Leonard Fournette, it's gonna be a heavy dose of Leonard Fournette. But they got Rodgers and the Packers sliding into town Sunday, though, man.
Standing there at wide receiver, that should be almost an even.
That's like the old boy who kept getting his motherfucking chain snatched.
I know exactly from Denver.
Yeah.
When the motherfucking Talib was snatching his chain off his neck, that was Crabtree and
Crabtree and Sherman.
Sherman. That was Crabtree and Talib. When Talib kept snatching his chain off his neck and stuff.
Yeah.
That was Crabtree. Oh yeah, man. That's hella disrespect. And he gonna keep doing that, man. Hey, enough is enough, man. But that's crazy though, man. That is so crazy, man. I'm waiting on D to get that video, man.
I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find it.
But while D finding it, what else is the craziest altercation y'all saw on the football field in the NFL game?
For me, it ain't the altercations. It's the new tackling format that the NFL letting get off. They outlaw horse collaring, but they allowing players to ride a player back and then jump on the backside of their knees. That's gonna cost somebody big time. I don't like it. I'm looking at that the new way they tackling, and I'm like, It's that same tackle that broke that Prescott ankle.
Yeah, that is the one.
Through the league.
Yep.
So whoever teaching that, man, the NFL need to outlaw that like by Sunday and say that's no good. We can't have that.
Unmute it, D. Unmute the volume. Love Tom Tablet, boy. God damn it, D.
Tom Tablet. One more time. Look at the follow through. Look at the motion.
Hey, like he throwing darts, ain't it?
Yeah. Don't get mad at the tablet, Tom.
Perfect.
Fucking retired.
Right there, baby.
Hey man, let me
see if I can find the fight now. Y'all keep going.
I got it, man.
You got it?
I got it.
Because I hate delivery fees and I need to save money for when I get canceled. And I don't want to go back to selling pictures of my feet. I mean, how would I even do that? Find out at bignaturaltoes.net. Join Uber One or don't, I don't care.
Pushes him all the way to the boundary. Now we got a fight on the field. Whoa. Mike Evans just punched a guy and now the benches have cleared. Trying to hold guys back off the sideline. Wow.
Well, we told you these teams have been super chatty in their matchup.
That's it.
Wasn't it. That's it.
That's it.
The last couple of years.
Sure.
And it's still going in there.
Yeah, that wasn't your typical. I mean, there was punches thrown. That wasn't your typical post whistle scuffle. This was pretty heated.
Let's see how this started.
Oh yeah, well.
It's Brady and Marshawn Lattimore, and then Fournette gets involved.
Yeah, Fournette. Oh, and then Mike Evans came and he.
Both teams to their sideline.
Yeah, you see Evans came off and he just rocked Lattimore. Wouldn't be surprised to see some guys thrown out of this one here, KB.
Yeah, New York can get involved and make decisions here. We told you earlier about Lattimore and Evans. They really don't like each other. They've had issues in the past. And that is really what got this going. And then Evans came on to heat it up. Flags everywhere.
He just pushed him.
Boy, oh boy, what a mess.
Wow.
Now,
so he probably figured I ain't gonna get suspended for pushing him.
That wasn't a push. That's just like running up on somebody and punching them when they ain't a sucker punch. Because nobody had threw nothing right there. They was just talking.
Now, let me show you I gotta show y'all the fight in 2007 now, 17. And y'all go look at it, it's like the exact same damn thing, man. I don't know what the fuck be wrong with Mike Evans, man. He be pissing me off, man.
He be on your fantasy team, don't he?
Yep. And you probably got him on multiple teams. I'm sure of it.
Man, you know I fucking do, man. Shit.
AJ Green going nuts in the Bengals game. Mike Evans just said, "Hold my beverage." A huge fight just broke out between the Saints and the Buccaneers. So Ryan Fitzpatrick gets hit late. This happens on the sideline after that play. You're wondering what happened. Okay, we're going to show you the slow-mo replay here. Remember, Jameis Winston is injured on the sideline. Winston points in the back of Marcus Lattimore's neck. Lattimore pushes him. Mike Evans comes flying out of the top rope and lays out Lattimore. And then we got a fight on the sideline of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They tried to separate it into two groups here, but they're still sorting it out. The game has been stopped for the last minute or two. Winston is supposedly injured on the sideline and is getting involved in this. Lattimore is the first-round rookie who's played really well for the Saints. Sean Payton ran almost across the field, at least looked like up to the logo at midfield, to try and sort things out, screaming at the officials and maybe at the Buccaneers sideline as well. See if we can get one more look at it. But it was Mike Evans who ramped it up into full-fledged fighting as he laid out Lattimore from behind when Lattimore and Jameis Winston were getting into each other's grills.
Those were some god-awful ass Tampa uniforms, I'll tell you that, though.
Yeah, they were.
That right,
horrible.
That right there got Dirk Cutter fired. That right. He can't control shit. That shit got Dirk Cutter fired because he couldn't control shit, man. Dirk Cutter got fired, man. But that's my thing, man. Mike Evans, it's just somehow Mike Evans always pushes Lattimore. Push it when he ain't looking and stuff, man.
Hey, man, you sound like that's personal to you, man. I know goddamn the Saints your team, man. You sound like
he is a closet Saints fan.
Hey,
right.
Man,
it ain't closet no more.
Hey, man.
No, it's out there, huh?
Hey, Mike Evans be killing me, man. That Mike Evans my guy, man. But this month, he don't think, man. He don't think.
Hey, do Lattimore be getting the best of them between the lines?
It be Mike Evans ended up 3 catches for like 27 yards or 28 yards.
That's why.
That's the problem right there. He got him on lockdown.
3 catches for 27 yards. Oh my God, man. Every time Mike Evans take the field, Lattimore goes where he's at. He could be on the right side. He could be on the left side. Lattimore lines up specifically across from Mike Evans.
And this is when your offensive coordinator is supposed to design plays to get his ass away from him.
Right.
You can do that as an offensive coordinator. You can scheme to get him out of that coverage. It's called a fucking rub route.
That's it, man. Hey, D, you said it best. But I'm going to tell you, one of the other craziest altercations was
Crabtree.
No. Y'all gonna probably agree with me on this one, man.
Crabtree's wasn't even no altercation. He just got pumped.
Hey, man.
And he got his chain broke, too.
He got his chain snapped.
Down here messing with these people.
Hey, he's like, what you doing wearing that chain? Chain check, fool. Snap.
Hey, he deboed him, man.
He did.
Debo. You could just
should have just tucked it in, dog.
I'm gonna tuck mine in.
Should have just tucked it in.
Hey, man, this is the other fight, man. That was it
gotta be Dion and goddamn Andre Rison.
West 10, goddammit, you read my mind.
Fuck you, man. And they didn't even get kicked out. Goddamn, they played the rest of the game.
Ooh, this 9 HD. How the hell did we watch football? Shit.
Right.
It's like mud.
Great play made that time. Hey, we got some duking.
Look at it. What, nigga, what? What's up? No.
Well, I guess they are talking to one another now. Yeah, I think they finally said something. Now, how do these things get started? Well, watch. Andre's going to come off the ball, and he takes a shot right at the beginning. You see, this was talked about this week. They said Andre Rison will bloody your nose, but I got news for you. Dion's giving that whole.
Dion throwing those haymakers on him.
Man, ain't nobody took their helmet off.
Ron, out on the field. Ron, what do you have?
You gonna fuck around and break your damn knuckles?
But they teammates, man. They really brothers, man. But they fighting though, man.
Hey, but West Ham made a valid point. Did nobody get ejected from that game, man?
And they played the rest of the game.
Because the NFL is smart enough to not throw him out of that game. It's in Atlanta. It's Dion. That's ratings. You're not about to throw him out that game.
Hey, man. And then that was the game. Dion got that 90-some yard touchdown INT.
Started doing the Dion at like the 30.
When he got to the 30, he just started looking. When he got to midfield, he started looking back at the Falcons bench, taunting them and stuff. And then when he got right to the 10, he started dancing right across the goal line, man.
Now see, if he did that shit now, it'd be a flag.
Yeah.
See the difference between the game then and now?
The difference, besides it being a non-HDD.
Man, how the fuck was we watching football?
Hey man, and we thought we was long as we had color TV back then, we was good.
Yeah. Shit.
Hey, what's y'all most memorable altercation besides me and West Ham? That Dion was crazy, man. On the football field, banging. What was the most interesting one, man?
I gotta go with Myles Garrett and Rudolph.
That's what I was just about to go.
Gotta go with that.
That wasn't even no fight.
What about
if he had it connected with that helmet swing?
Oh my God!
Oh boy, would have been drinking out a straw.
What about Corlin Finnegan? Who he was fighting?
Who wasn't he fighting? His ass was always fighting.
Hey, he stayed fighting, man.
He got his ass whooped by somebody. I forgot who that was. There was somebody for the Texans. Who the receiver for the Texans was?
Andre Johnson, I think, whooped his ass.
Andre Johnson, I think.
It was Andre Johnson. Hey, I'm gonna tell you what was another most memorable one, man, was when T.O. was playing with the 49ers and he
went to the Star.
Went to the Star. Oh my God.
Not once, twice.
And did that. Hey, he went to the Star, man. Like, hey.
Who took him out? Because they had enough.
It was the safety for the Dallas. Who was it? Hey,
James Washington. James Washington.
Oh my God, man. That was crazy, man. Hey.
The one Sunday with Kyler Murray jumping in the stands and the fan punching.
I heard about that.
You can't do that.
You getting a battery charge, dummy.
Hey, do not go to nobody.
You shouldn't get a battery charge. They ought to bring him out there. They ought to bring him to the stadium with nobody but him and Kyler Murray and tell the nigga to put his dukes up.
That part.
No, I say bull ring his ass. Put some pads on him. Bring the players out. Put his ass in the bull ring.
That's it too.
Hey, knuckle up or buckle up, baby.
I'm gonna have to find in the suit. You punch me, we fight right then and there. I'm sorry.
What you say, man? What you say,
I'm
man?
taking the fine and the suit because we punch me, we fight right then and there. I'm snatch you out them stands and I'm wearing you out.
So you going R-test? You go on R-test?
Yes, R-test is fine.
I gotta ask y'all a question. Y'all a fan at the game, man, and y'all got you just say y'all got a child, a son, a kid, a grandchild with you. They trying to get a professional player's autograph, and then the professional player say something like, "Man, we ain't signing no autograph," and then you say, "Oh man, that's fucked up," and then the player said, "What you say?" and come back and mush you. What y'all gonna
First of all, you mush me in front of my son. I gotta kill you. Now I can't let my son see me get my ass whooped. So now it's a fight.
Facts.
You cannot whoop my ass in front of my kids. I gotta kill you at that point. There's no way I'm getting my ass beat in front of my kids. My daughter ain't gonna be like, "Daddy, don't grab me or get Mr. Lattimore on you again." No.
Damn.
Beat your ass.
Well, I mean, you have this thing called a smartphone and just hope the hell it's recording so they can clearly see that the player initiated it. And once I know I'm going to get paid, yeah, I'm swinging. And then I'm claiming self-defense.
What about you, Coach Corey? They can't mush you, can
it? Be like a motherfucking karate man. You better not let that man hand get to your motherfucking face to mush you.
Hey, you mush.
You better hit him with that wax off, huh?
Hey, what you say? Hey, Gabe, what you say if they mush you? What?
You mush me, I'm kicking you in your knee. I'm taking your career.
Oh, you going right for the knee ligaments up.
I'm going right for the knee. Drop kick. Boom.
Oh my God.
But you on the other side of the wall, game. How you gonna do that?
Hey, you can ground the biggest man by going to his knee, homie. I was trained by the best. I always been.
Hey, do you spit on him after that, man?
Damn, once you get him down, you can dirty work.
Hey, man, hey, if you can't get to him, but you just hawk one up and spit on him and stuff, man.
Man, you hear him?
Because this is what the spit go.
You gonna hit him with a loogie?
Hey, the spit go trigger him to want to come up there, and then you can get at his ass like you
can get close, get him in range.
Then you can get him in striking distance, throw some of these hooks in his ass. Beep, boop, pop, pop, pop. Now you ready? Hey, that spit ain't gonna do nothing but trigger him. If you can hit him on the cheek with the spit, oh man, he coming up in there after you, man.
Hey, he did a spit or a Pepsi.
Hey, I do the spit more disrespectful, man. Pepsi,
the spit's too far, man. You might as well shit in his face.
Hey, D, they get Pepsis and drinks and shit, beer and shit thrown on them.
Hey, throw a Pepsi on our test and see what happens.
Hey, man. Hey, man.
You saw what happened in the Palace.
You just want to be able to get you a good, clean, right shot. Hey, you want to get one shot off, man. You want to be able to hit him one time. Hey, you want to be able to
No. Now you see what happened to the dude from the guy in Detroit. Jermaine O'Neal came all the way from the other side of the court, cocked. And the only reason he didn't connect is because he slipped. That dude would have been dead if he got hit with that punch.
Hey, but you know what? That was the goddamn towel boy. He needed his ass whooped. Hey, your job is just to wipe up the court, not get involved in no.
No, it wasn't the towel guy. It was the dude that was in there messing around fighting with the players.
Right. Oh, okay.
O'Neal came all the way across the court because he saw him.
Oh yeah, and I know.
Man, I'm telling you, if he had connected with that punch.
Because I know Steven Jackson was hitting around 3. Even Steven Jackson was giving motherfuckers $150 up in the crowd and stuff.
There was a lot of 6-piece crunches going around that mug, huh?
Oh man, Steven Jackson, man, was giving motherfuckers coleslaw with that shit, boy. Beep boop. Take this cup of coleslaw. Pop pop. He was giving motherfuckers coleslaw with this shit.
2-piece at the wing, damn it.
2-piece. Hey, you had a special size.
2-piece special.
Yes, 2-piece dark. Hey man, shout out to Church's Chicken and Popeyes today, man. They got the Tuesday specials going on today. shout out to Popeyes and Church's today, man.
They sponsoring the show. Y'all need to hit that cash app.
All right, man, yeah, some of that Cajun sparkle to go on.
There you go. Hey man, hey man, we're gonna do our what the hells, man.
Hey
man,
hey, you out your damn mind? We didn't recap fucking week 2.
We did recap week 2.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
We didn't.
No, we didn't.
No.
I'm sorry.
That's why I'm here.
Hey, I thought we was recapping when we going over the pick.
No, we just talked about it. We didn't talk about the results.
Okay, let's go through it then, dog. Thursday night football, man. We can kick it off with that Thursday night recap. The Chiefs and the Chargers. Y'all motherfuckers counted the Chiefs out at first, man. Hey.
Nah, motherfuckers counted Justin Herbert as being in. He's not in. He's out. He is not an elite quarterback.
Hey man,
that was not on Herbert.
He got his noodles knocked off, man.
He came back in the game.
Hey, he got some heart, man. He got some heart.
And still threw a touchdown.
You know who Justin Herbert reminds me of? He reminds me of a young Brett Favre.
Hey, you want to know?
He reminds me of a young Brett Favre.
Irony of it all. That's how he got his job, is because Tyrod Taylor broke a rib, and when they went to give him an injection, the same injection he got to take, they punctured Tyrod Taylor lung.
Makes sense.
That's
you
jacked
right.
up.
Let that sink in for a minute.
You right.
I didn't even think about that.
They did that man like that on purpose. So therefore, Justin Herbert over here, you never gonna get your respect over here, dog. You didn't win your job. It was taken.
Damn. Even though he was going to eventually be the starting quarterback for the Chargers, they wasted the first round pick on him. So he was going to eventually get the job, but how he got it was fucked up. And you know what? Hey, you know who hands was tied? The head coach at the time, Anthony Lynn, his hands was tied because he wanted to go back with Tyrod so bad, man.
Yeah.
But ownership said no. Justin Herbert.
Well, not to skip around, but here's some more irony. So Trey Lance got his job kind of in a fucked up way because it's not like Garoppolo played bad. He got into the damn NFC Championship game. Yeah. And lo and behold, Trey Lance is gone for the season now.
Right.
And they got to depend right back on Jimmy G.
Hold on, but y'all got a Jimmy G situation. They didn't want to pay that man. All them bonuses.
They paying him now?
Oh, they gonna have to pay his ass now.
Now they gotta pay him. They didn't want to pay that man.
No, they gonna have to pay him more than what he asked for now.
They gotta pay him a guarantee. As long as the man plays every single game, he got $4.2 million coming his way. And $100K for every win.
Every win.
Damn.
Coach gonna throw some games.
If he wins 10 games, that's another $1 million.
Kyle Shanahan ain't finna throw no games because
exactly
his ass is on the hot seat. Shit.
And what I would do if I was Jimmy G when the season's over,
hey man, God forbid
cash out somewhere else.
If he can get them to a Super Bowl, man, God forbid, Jimmy G, they're gonna have to sit back and go back to the negotiating table with him, man, because they're gonna have to pay him then, man. I hate to say it, they're gonna have to pay him.
Yeah, they'll have to move away from that Lance experiment. Trade them for some pieces.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Or let them sit down for a while and say, hey, we can go, we go get us a quarterback next year. Trade Trey Lance. Hey, Jets and Browns, man, 31-30. Jets.
Jesus Christ.
Lions, 36-27.
Hold on, we just gonna blow past the debacle that happened in Cleveland. We just gonna blow right past that.
Flacco was a 55-point fantasy. Nah, we gonna blow past it.
We gonna blow past the fact that these motherfuckers was up 30-17 with how much time left on the clock?
Right, 2 minutes. Wasn't it 2 minutes?
And y'all giving Nick Chubb shit because he scored that last touchdown. Okay, that put you up like 3 scores.
Hey man, West 10 boy pulled it out. Smoking Joe, baby. Flacco, Smoking Joe.
Flacco pulled that magic off when that same magic. Remember when Baltimore was behind in the playoffs to send them to the Super Bowl?
You heard me on the Broncos. You right?
Yeah,
we retired champagne.
Yep.
One more fact for that game. So you had blown coverage, touchdown. Right?
Yeah.
Blown coverage.
You got an onside kick. Maury Cooper, how long have you been playing football, sir?
Well, not one
There's only 2 options. You're on the hands team for a reason.
One better. How long has he been on the hands team on each team he play on? Every team he plays on, he was on the hands team.
So that means either you get it or nobody gets it.
That's it. You can go all the way back to Alabama.
He gator armed that shit.
Man, go all the way back. He was on the hands team at Alabama. So what that tell you, man? He been on the hands team all his goddamn life, man. And he T-Rex'd it. Y'all know gator armed it. Hey, Tyrannosaurus Rex. Tyrannosaurus Rexes have small arms. So he done T-Rex'd the football and shit, man. Unbelievable.
That's terrible.
He didn't want that smoke.
That's why they lost. Because if you knock that out of bounds, game's over.
Yes. Oh my God, man. Commanders and Lions, man. 36-27, the Lions over the Commanders. Carson Wentz come back and have another strong fantasy game, man. 46 points, man.
This is the unveiling of Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Oh my God. Amon-Ra St. Brown, man. He led the team in rushing and receiving. That's a goddamn shame, man. He had 2 rushes for 68 yards, and that led the team. He had 9 receptions for 116 and 2 touchdowns.
2
man.
touchdowns.
Hey, man, this dude, man, hey, he was one of the sleeper picks, man. If you picked him up, man. But hey, you can't forget about Jared Goff, man. God damn, man. Jared Goff is playing some really solid football right now, man.
But he's kind of in that same Kirk Cousins ilk. You never know. It's not a matter of if, it's when. You know he's gonna have one of those shitty games.
But the difference between Jared Goff, and Kirk Cousins is Jared Goff led his team to a Super Bowl.
I'll give him that.
Yeah. And he got a good running. It seems like when he got a good running attack, he performed.
Yeah, he can do play action with some of the best of them. And Jared Goff do have a stronger arm, man. He got a pretty strong arm, man. Next one was Buccaneers 20, the Saints 10. I ain't gonna talk about this shit and run my blood pressure up no more, man. I ain't gonna fucking talk about Mike Evans' dumb ass, man. Getting tossed out. Now I gotta find another goddamn receiver for next week, man, because I gotta put this motherfucker on the bench.
Hey, dog, I
got receivers, BP. What you got?
I got T. Higgins. Let's make a deal.
You motherfucker go try to come with a fuck you to it, man. I'll talk to y'all later about it, man.
Yeah, look at my wide receiver. We not finna blow past Tom Brady breaking another fucking tablet. That's what we not finna do.
Hey, man.
Hey, I got Juju Smith-Schuster. You can have his ass. Or a bucket of chicken.
Hey, that may work out for me. I got Mahomes, man. Shit.
You mean dude Smith-Schuster?
Dude.
Hey, man, I am not convinced of none of the Kansas City Chiefs wide receivers, man.
I wouldn't. The fantasy god has spoken.
Man, I can't. Hey,
if it ain't Kelsey or Mahomes, pass.
Hey, man, but Tom Brady, man, he has broken 3 tablets since he's been in Tampa Bay. And we ain't going to talk about the countless number of tablets he done broke in New England, man. What the fuck, man? He might as well be a spokesperson for Apple tablets, man.
He did apologize to Microsoft.
God damn, he needs to go straight to Apple. He need to break up.
He use that as a marketing tool because they can get one that he can't break.
Right.
Well, there you go.
The unbreakable tablet.
Man, it's time.
The Brady tablet.
It's time proof.
Hey, but the thing is, though, he break a Microsoft tablet, and then he get another Apple tablet. That'd be a good segue for Apple for iPads and stuff, man.
No,
yes, it would be, because if he break the Microsoft and then he throw down the iPad and it don't break and everything, and then boom,
that's
Apple.
the falsity. The iPad cannot handle Tom tablet. That joker will shatter.
Oh yeah.
Hey, goddamn it! Put an out of box on it. Shit.
Out of box.
Get him out of box.
Nah, Tom need to go home to his damn wife, man.
Hey, man.
It's
his
time.
Wife ain't home, dog. She gone, man. She in the hood somewhere.
She in the hood.
Giselle went to
I'm
the
sure
hood.
Tom don't stay in the hood.
No. Giselle went to the hood. She done hooked up one of these rappers like 2 Chainz or one of these little rappers or something, man.
Young or little?
She getting out there like Adele. She crossing that river, boy.
She getting out there like Sierra.
She going to the dark side of her coat.
She going over to East St. Dog. East Boogie.
East Boogie.
Hey, man. Hey, the Giants beat the Panthers 19. Hey, Giants whooped the Panthers 19-16.
I see how you threw that in there. Whooped. Myron, what you got?
Nothing. He got Baker Mayfield.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn, man.
Wow.
You have empty opportunities and promise.
Myron didn't have shit to say after that, man.
Myron, I can't even defend you on that one, man.
Yeah, damn, man.
It's all right.
I can't back.
It's cool.
I can't back you up, bro.
Hey, Myron, we tried to tell you on draft day, man.
We did.
We did.
We tried to tell you.
Hey, both of my quarterbacks trash. Both of them.
Who your other quarterback?
Quarterback.
And I got Carr. Trash.
Hey,
wait, and then he drafted him like back to back.
I got a deal for you, though, man.
Back.
I got a good deal for you, Myron.
Trash and dumpster.
I'm gonna send you a trade after the show, man. I'll send you a nice trade after the show.
I
got two on deck for you, Myron. You better come holler at me.
Hey, Myron.
I'll
trade. Look, let's do trash for trash. Give me Carr, you take Cousins. Trash for trash. That's a lose
50-50 gamble. I might as well stick where I'm at. I ain't improving.
Hey,
I got two on.
Playing better than both.
You only have.
Hey,
he really is though. Sadly, Trevor Lawrence is playing better than both of them.
You only have
Matt Ryan out there.
Oh no, he's worse. You have two options at this point, sir. Same old bullshit or some new bullshit.
Man,
come on, get some of this new bullshit.
I had to let Matty Ice go.
Hey, I got Jared Goff. It'll cost you a little bit of nut.
Can we not call him Matty Ice anymore? Can we call him Matty Lukewarm?
Yeah. Hey man,
he ain't been ice since the Super Bowl.
His name is Matthew Ryan.
Not his damn government name.
Matthew Ryan.
Look,
hey, speaking of Matt Ryan, Jaguars 24, Colts 0.
Unfucking believable.
What you guys say? I know this been stirring in your craw, D.
I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find the episode when I went off at the end of last season when they lost. Because that was like one of the first what the hells. That was epic.
Yes.
I'm gonna go back and watch that episode.
And I just tried to trade him Tua for Connor. He didn't even take the deal.
Who didn't take the deal?
Myron. Then I just tried to trade you Tua last week for Connor.
Oh man.
But James,
I'm not going.
See?
What?
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
We can't help that, man.
Hey, you see
we can't help that.
Hey, that was a gravy. Hey, I would have jumped on that.
I'd have took that. I'd have hit accept so damn fast
in the Mississippi Minute, man.
Right.
Hey man. Hey,
but back to the damn Indianapolis Colts.
It's Frank Reich Day's number.
We talked earlier about
before you get started. I gotta ask you a question. It's Frank Reich Day's number, and then you take it.
They damn well better be. So before the show, Coach was talking about how these coaches get comfortable and they're not held accountable for. It's a results business. Let's say that.
Yes.
NFL is a results business.
Based on the color you are.
Exactly, because some coaches get way more broke than others.
That point.
Now we just talked about our brother at Notre Dame getting axed after losing. If he'd lost that third game, he probably would have got fired. Frank Reich is horrible. Now he may be a good offensive mind, but he's a terrible head coach. This is what pisses me off about the NFL and these fucking general managers and presidents. They don't seem to understand that the head coach ain't just X's and O's, man. Look at Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin has intangibles that makes him a great coach. They can have shitty teams, but them motherfuckers will go through a wall for him. Right. They play their ass off, right?
Yeah.
The Colts have a good fucking team. Why the fuck they ain't
Mike
never ready
Tomlin
to
bought
play?
his whole squad black Air Forces. That's hilarious.
Shit like that.
That's some gangster shit right there. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
How do you not have your team ready to play? Is what I don't understand. How are you not ready to play? Look, I understand you got injuries. No excuse. Everybody's got injuries. You having your team ready to play has nothing to do with injuries.
Right.
Nothing. How do you come out and lay an egg against Jacksonville after you just fucking lost to the Texans, which was the worst team in the league? You can't even win that game. You took a tie. You had to come back to get a tie. It's not like, it was some unfortunate bounces. We got a couple of bad calls. No, y'all was getting y'all ass kicked and had to come back to get it to overtime and still couldn't win it in overtime. Then you come back next week and get shut out. What's it gonna take for this man to get fired?
Oh, his days are numbered.
Here's my early I told you so. He would be the first coach out on Black Monday.
Damn.
Okay.
Frank Wright. That's gonna be that's your I told you so already. He'll be the first
the fuck out.
Ousted.
Get out.
Hey man, but besides all of that, you gotta highlight this game. This game right here stopped you from going to the playoffs last year. Same Jaguars in the same stadium that knocked you out the last game of the season and stopped you from going to the playoffs.
And you blame Carson Wentz.
Exactly. And if you would have won that football game, the Colts could have actually made some noise in the playoffs, man.
They could have.
Let me ask you a question. Now, could that team just have his number, though? I'm going to give you an example. Bill Belichick and the Giants. 2 times they took Super Bowl from him. Sometimes a coach and a team just got... Bill Belichick has a problem coaching versus, was it Tom Coughlin at that time?
Tom Coughlin.
Tom Coughlin gave him a fit when he was untouchable. Tom Coughlin came in there with Eli twice.
Well,
for Super Bowl.
They were the same. They were the same type of coach. They were the same type of coach. That's why. Mm-hmm. But this is different. I'm not giving him that. So here's point number 2. Piggybacking off BP, you have the fucking leading rusher from last year. How many carries did they give him?
And NFL Offensive Player of the Year, might I add.
How many carries did he get?
I'm gonna tell you in 1 second. Give me
9. 9. He got 9. Look it up. He got
9 attempts for 54 yards.
9 fucking touches.
Ain't no way in hell, man. You gotta run this dude in the. He would have had 25 touches.
Minimum. You don't have your best receiver, right?
Yes.
Your best player is Taylor. You got to use him. Either you run it to him or you're throwing it to him.
Yeah, he believe in him, Matty Ice though.
No, man, it's Matty lukewarm.
No, that's how that ice still melted.
Man, that dude's been done.
Stick a fork in him. He is.
It's
done.
like that whole little mid-range crop of quarterbacks. It's like your Kirk Cousins, your Matt Ryans, your what's my other guy's name? It's in that same little ilk. We just brought him up.
Tannehill,
Mariota, they all suck. They have flashes every now and then. They'll go off and have a good game, but they're not. You
can put Jameis in that group too.
Yeah, they'll have flashes, but they're not consistent. This is why they're not elite.
Yep.
It's Matthew Thomas Ryan.
MTR. We gonna call him MTR.
MTR.
Oh man!
Hey, Coach, did you say Matthew Thomas Ryan?
You ain't got
Matthew
no
Thomas Ryan.
Right, gang. Hey man, hey, the Steelers, they took one 17-14 to the Patriots. I guess them forces didn't come in handy after all, huh? They took that.
Okay, all right, CC. When does Pickett take over?
Next week. Not this weekend.
It needs to happen sooner than later.
He's not going to take over this week, not with them being on the road. He won't take over.
Not with a short week.
Not with a short week, and not with them going to Cleveland. He'll take over the following week
when he loses to Cleveland,
especially when they at home against the Jets. That'll build his confidence. That'll build his confidence. That'll help him out and stuff. and that'll give him a game underneath his belt before he take his ass up to Buffalo and he get
it handed to him.
and get exposed that following week.
Let me ask you a question. If you're the Steelers organization, and I'm not a Steelers fan, but looking at it, your trajectory is you're not gonna win this Super Bowl. First one and done. Let's just be honest. They know they did the math. They really probably one and done. They'll make the playoffs, probably one and done if they make the playoffs. Why not let them get that year of learning instead of putting them in the fire and exposing them?
Because the offensive line sucks.
That's terrible.
Right.
You don't get destroyed.
Tony Banks.
So you put him in, or you gonna get him killed?
Nah, you remember Tony Banks on the 1 yard line against the Niners, right? He was
never the same. Don't remind me.
He was never the same. That's why they won't do it.
They trying to fuck man. He didn't got no line, so the
don't let's not bring up Tony Banks, man.
Touchdown, Tony.
You put him in on the 1 yard line.
Hey man, Tony
against
Banks.
The Niners, that was a whole bad move. Everybody knew that.
Tony Banks, Todd Light, Toby Wright, they just couldn't stay out the good life, man. That was Toby Wright Club down on the landing, man. They lived in that club every fucking week.
Isaac King was down there too.
Isaac King was down there and everything. It's the good life.
That man still on the record for the most fumbles in the NFL.
As a quarterback, yes.
Tony Banks was the
Butterfingers.
Tony Banks was the most misused quarterback in Rams history.
Yeah, I agree with you, Coach.
Hey man, he was nothing like that at Michigan State, man.
No, I'm gonna tell you,
he was a stud actually at Michigan State, man. To be honest with you,
I'm gonna tell you the saddest thing about Tony Banks. My friends had season tickets. I went to every game. I watched the game from a coach's point of view, man. Tony Banks had no help. Every pass play Tony Banks ran, he had no backs out the backfield. He had no releases. Everybody was 15 to 25 yards downfield. He didn't have a line. They were setting that man up for failure. They didn't want Tony Banks to be the quarterback. They had that man on suicide mission. Man, they was hoping somebody would come free and hurt that man. That man ran for his life. Man,
every Sunday.
I literally was at the game like charting plays, looking at formations, and writing down what the receivers were doing. Man, they ran like 35 pass plays, and not one of them had a receiver that was less than 20 yards downfield.
Oh, wow.
Did you feel bad for him, man, for Tony, man?
Hey, man, if I could have got down on the field to the coaches, man, I would have showed them my notebook.
Damn.
And said, man, look at this. What the hell is y'all doing?
Hey, man, that's crazy, man.
I told you these old crackpot damn offensive coordinators. I'm telling you.
I literally had a Nike Football Coach of the Year notebook that had the offensive line and the quarterback on it. And I literally wrote in the formations, dog, and charted the plays that they was running for this dude.
Who was they coach when Tony Banks was there? Was that Vermeil? It couldn't have been Vermeil.
No, it was Rich Brooks.
Rich Brooks. Damn, D. Rich Brooks.
The Riverboat Gambler. This motherfucker couldn't help himself. He always went for fourth down. Fourth down, go for it.
He could be at midfield. This motherfucker going for fourth down. Go for it. That's why man, that's crazy, man.
They did for Bettis. Bettis was trash with the Rams. The Steelers that have a Super Bowl MVP season.
A Hall of Fame career. He lead the Rams. He a Hall of Fame.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man.
Like, and thank you for that.
Hey, man, the Ravens and the Dolphins, 42-38, the Dolphins.
All right, Flock game. Let's hear it.
I'm not Flock game, but I got something to say.
We all got something to say about this game.
I got something to say.
And this shit pissed me off. People trying to blame this shit on Lamar.
This ain't on Lamar.
Nobody.
How is this on Lamar?
This ain't on Lamar. Lamar put up 38.
Right. And people are blaming it on Lamar. Or he couldn't get a couple first downs. Offense just needed a couple more first downs. He in a contract negotiation season. No, y'all just need to pay the man. If I was him, I wouldn't play no more. Play without him.
Hey, man, Lamar had 9 carries for 119 yards. And then he was 29 for 318 yards and 3 touchdowns with no.
But they out here having a game of his life.
Work with the front office to work against you.
And you know that's also a record. It was the first player in NFL history to have a rushing touchdown of 75 yards and a passing touchdown of 75 yards in the same game.
Man, the dude was on fire.
But you dumbasses is really not trying to pay this man guaranteed money. Fuck is wrong with y'all?
Hey, it ain't Lamar's fault.
No,
it ain't his fault.
It's the gift and the curse.
It is.
It's the gift and the curse.
Yeah.
And that's a damn shame when you got your quarterback got to be your leading rusher on your team, man.
And this is why the game went the way it did, because y'all don't have a damn running back.
That part.
Kenyon Drake is a turd.
That part.
That boy's garbage.
And
he's the one. Him and Trent Richardson were the only 2 backs from Alabama that were trash, and I knew they were trash when they got to the league.
Well, here's the other thing that stinks about it is they don't understand that at some point in the game you have to put together a drive,
right,
of more than 3 or 4 or 5 plays, because your defense is not good enough to play short series and then you have a short series and score, and then you put them right back out on the field.
Right.
They're getting way too many short series, whether they go 3 and out or they go down and score. When they're scoring a lot, and then you get a 3 and out, you just increasing the time that the defense is on the field. So you wearing them out. At some point, you have to get a lead and put together a drive and not try to score in 3 or 4 plays. And they haven't figured that out yet.
And also, hey, Coach, we play too much man.
And it could just be that Lamar is just that good that every chance that he gets, it could break, and you only be out there 3 or 4 plays. But at some point, you got to come up with some type of plan where you have to slow the game down just a little bit.
It's hard to without a running back, Coach. It's hard to without a running back.
That's what I said. They don't have a running back, so they can't sulk a game away in the fourth because they don't have a running back. Lamar is their running back. And unfortunately, if he gets through the line, he can break it.
But that's where Lamar might have to show some discipline and just slide down. Slow it down.
No. I mean, I agree with that, but that comes with the play caller. All that read option stuff that they have in there, you can slow the game down with read option without a running back and keep the ball in his hands and utilize the tight ends and other people without him running the ball.
Yeah, and Coach, you remember on that last 4th and 1? Everybody in the world knew Lamar for the running. Why we didn't do a play action? That would have been a free touchdown. I'm talking about they whole group came up on that 4th and 1. A play action would have been a free touchdown for whoever was out there.
Hey, man, I'm going to tell you something, man. When we had Mark Ingram running the ball for us, man. At least that opened up a whole lot of other things because Mark Ingram go get at least 20 touches a game and everything, man. And he opened it up. He opened Lamar up to go up top and everything. Go ahead, Chris.
I just want to point out to all Cowgirl fans, this is how teams who are loyal to their teams actually defend a loss. They take on, they don't go over the top with it. This is how you do it. Go ahead. Carry on.
Let me in on something. Win, lose, or draw, I'm going to talk my shit.
Hey, man.
I'm not them. I'm not a chicken.
Hey, man, we got the Rams and the Falcons 31-27.
Oh, that was terrible.
Hey, man, but I want to say something else about Baltimore. When you talked about Mark Ingram, that's the reason they didn't win the Super Bowl year is because he got hurt.
Yeah,
they would have won the Super Bowl if Ingram wouldn't have got hurt.
Yeah, Ingram ran. Hey, that running. We had a rushing attack that year, man. And then we had some receivers. We can go up top too, man. We was strapped that year, man. If Ingram wouldn't have went down, man, hey, it would have been a different ball game.
And that's how Cowboys fans talk. We give respect where respect due it.
That's what's up, man. Hey, man, but
to be honest,
go ahead.
I just think the scheme, the late game scheme has to change in Baltimore. And I just don't think they developed a plan for end of the game.
Yeah, that shit falls on John Harbaugh though. He's the head coach. He's gonna be the one that's gonna take that's gonna jump on the sword, man, because he has to slow the shit down, man. Hey, get them guys in there, run the ball, man. Run the ball. I mean, damn, man, it's gonna be rough, man.
All you got to do is call me, man. I got him.
They can call me too. They can call me too, coach.
Hey, until JK comes back, man, we're gonna have to depend on Lamar to do a whole lot, man.
I think he'd be back week 3. What I've been hearing.
We should bounce back next week against the Patriots. We should get dude.
Oh yeah. Hey man, we got.
I got some play calls for his ass on that.
Stupid. Hey man,
roll back to that Rams Falcons game.
They almost lost that game, man. If it wasn't for Jalen Ramsey with that pick, hey, I'm telling you, the Falcons came all the way back in that game, man.
Here's the frustrating thing about the Falcons is you got anybody heard of Kyle Pitts?
the guy you traded up to get in the draft 2 years ago? Absolutely.
So the dude is supposed to be a mismatch. He's supposed to be a wide receiver playing tight end. Right? Yes. Kyle Pitts has 19 yards receiving after 2 games. 3 receptions. That's it.
Fucking believable.
How, Sway? How do you not design a play to get this man the ball? Like I don't understand it. You can't say it's Mariota. Yeah, no.
6'6", 245, man.
And you can't get him the fucking ball. The Cordell Patterson gets his touches. And you move him around. You get him the ball.
And runs a 4.40 too. That's the crazy thing about this dude.
How the hell is he not open like damn near every play?
I don't know, bro.
These retarded ass offensive coordinators, I keep telling you. They overthink. Football is a very simple game, and they find a way to overcomplicate it for no damn reason to justify their job.
Like you said, the 4 in 2 games he played total, he has 4 receptions for 38 yards in 2 games.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
4 receptions for 38 yards. And shit, he was supposed to be the top. He make the 5th of the top 5 tight ends you draft and everything. But hell, everybody I know got Kyle Pitts on the goddamn trade block right now.
Or stuck on his bench.
Yes, they finna trade this motherfucker.
There's no light in sight.
Hey, he's in the same category with Tanyan and Hawkinson, and he in that same mid-tier tight end group right there, man.
But what did I say during our preview? I was worried about him because of fucking Marcus Mariota. I said, I don't trust that dude. I don't trust him.
Yes.
I really thought Mariota had something to prove until I done watched him in the last couple of weeks.
He's just as shitty as I thought he was going to be.
Right. Yeah, Tannehill deserved to take your job. Think about that. Tannehill took his job.
He did.
Hey, man, that is crazy, though, man. But the Rams end up pulling that one out, man. And I don't know if the Rams really won that game or did the Falcons lose that game, man.
It's a combination of both, but I tell you what, the Rams are gonna be in some trouble if Stafford don't start spreading that ball around. He's literally just looking at Cooper Kupp every play and trying to force it to him.
But you got to get
Allen Robinson for a reason.
You got to get Coop some credit. Cooper Kupp runs some goddamn amazing routes, man.
I'm not denying that.
Cooper Kupp ain't the only receiver on their team.
Exactly, and what's going to happen is the defense is going to adjust to that and start giving him that Tyreek treatment. And then Stafford is going to keep trying to force the ball into him instead of saying, okay, let me distribute this to the other receivers to loosen things up.
So this is my question. This is my question too. So, you know, they say the Odell is looking and he's having talks with the Rams. If I'm Odell and I'm seeing this, do I sign back with the Rams?
Odell's trying to go to Buffalo. That's where it's at.
Odell trying to go any damn where they're gonna give him a check.
Odell, I think, will end up in Green Bay, though, for real.
I want to see Odell in Baltimore to keep it real. I want to see Lamar with a weapon.
That would be nice. That would be nice.
That'd be sweet, baby. I ain't gonna lie to you. God damn it, that'd be sweet.
I got a better landing spot. Chargers. Go right back to LA and go play for the other team.
Oh no! Do not believe in Justin Herbert. You're going right back to Baker Mayfield.
Keenan Allen on one side, you got Odell on the other side.
He will be going right
Mike
back
Williams,
to
the deep guy.
Hey, you can throw Odell in the slot then, or throw Mike Williams in the slot.
No, Mike Williams, the deep guy.
Throw Keenan Allen in the slot.
Can we refrain from saying Baker Mayfield the rest of the night? I don't want to see that man, hear that
Don't
man.
worry about it.
Oh, we haven't got to that game yet, but we're going to get there.
To the damn Chargers. They win the Super Bowl.
Gabe just said that if Odell went to the Chargers, he might as well be going back to Baker. That is so not true.
That is so true. Check Herbert records.
Hey, man.
I know we was talking about that in the chat earlier.
Hey, man. Hey, but the 49ers 27-7. Jimmy G. Porn star Jimmy is back in the saddle, baby.
Jimmy OBGYN.
Hey, man. If you got DK Metcalf, man, you better trade that motherfucker. Hey, you trade that motherfucker for a rookie. I trade him for Treylon Burks, man.
I said this. Do not take DK Metcalf this year. When I found out he didn't get traded, he's still in Seattle. No parts. Nope.
I think if they start tanking, man, they're going to fire Petey Wistro right after the break, and then they're going to trade DK right before the trade deadline, man.
Somebody try to trade me, DK.
I don't have him this year, I don't think, so I couldn't trade you.
Here's another funny stat. Rashad Penny was my dark horse. Rashad Penny was my dark horse based on because he was the leading rusher at the end of the season. The last 6 weeks, Rashad Penny had the most rushing yards. So people looked at me kind of twisted when I kept drafting him because I got him in 3 leagues. Like fucking Rashad Penny. Go look at his numbers the last 6 weeks of the season. He was the number one rusher.
Hey, I see what you see, D, because I had him on my fantasy team last year in the last 6 weeks.
This motherfucker has 6 carries for 15 yards.
Yeah.
I could have got 15 yards on 6 carries and what I'm wearing right now.
Damn.
Hey, you beat me to the punch because I was gonna take him in the fantasy this year. I was gonna take him.
Yeah.
So you hit the only one right there.
I mean, he cost me a win.
He cost us all, brother. He cost us all.
Come on, man.
But it's a lot of running backs right now that's like that. Dalvin Cook, man, is terrible this year.
That's not Cook, man. That's Cousins.
Oh no, we can't blame that on Cousins.
So we blame it on Cousins. Is a good screen. He's a good screen back, right? How many screen passes did they run last night?
0.
None.
0.
There you have it.
Hey man, Cowboys 20, Bengals 17. Talk your shit, gang. Talk your shit real quick.
I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so.
Hey, gang, why you at it?
It's our defense. It's our defense.
That was the Bengals coach.
I was getting to that, CC. But yes, Dallas defense did play well.
If you don't know what 12 personnel is, then we're not even talking to you right now. All right. That's how we doing it.
Continue, Dino.
Hey, gang, you have to give credit to the offensive coordinator for the Bengals for that win too.
I give credit to my defense.
No, I did give credit to your defense, but you know the Bengals had them same passive, non-aggressive, shitty ass calls in the Super Bowl.
Right.
The same terrible play calling is the same play calling I just saw Sunday.
And blocking up and no blocking up.
And their line is atrocious. They have a JFL offensive line.
You are looking at 2022 Andrew Luck. That's who Burrow finna turn into. Andrew Luck.
He gonna end up like Golf. Because when Golf was getting pounded that year, he wouldn't stand in the pocket and throw the ball because he kept thinking he was gonna get popped. The same thing's gonna happen to Burrow.
It ain't just about this year. It's about last year too. He's gonna be Andrew Luck. He's gonna be shell shocked. His body gonna be done before it's time.
Anytime you hold Jamar Chase 5 receptions for 54 yards, man, and he's supposed to be the number one, man, that may be a problem down the road, man.
That's called defense.
No, Jamar Chase is the epitome of boom or bust. This is why I didn't take him in no league, because I need consistency. I don't need you to go off for 45 points and then come back with 5.
Is it his
I need
fault?
A consistent 20 to 25 points.
But is it his fault or is it Joe Burrow's fault?
It's not Burrow. He ain't got time because of the routes they're running. So this is, again, back to the damn offensive coordinator. You're going to have to call some different damn scheme. You can't run them 7-step, 5-step drops. You ain't got time.
What did that running game do?
Quick passes.
What did that running game do Sunday?
2, you got to find ways to get this man the ball. You got to find ways to get him the ball.
The Bengals only rushed for 89 overall yards, man.
And that's a contribute to. Go look at the game film. Go look at the safety play of the Dallas Cowboys.
They was coming up. Mixon didn't really break any long ones. The only time they really was moving the ball was in the 4th when they made that last drive to top the game. Other than that, they was bottling them up.
And really, in that game, it should have been over at halftime.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you.
With a struggling, we right back on offensive coordinators with a struggling OC that don't like the running game that he got. That kept the Bengals in the game.
That goddamn Noah Brown for the Cowboys, man. I like that dude, man.
Who did he spend all his time with? He practiced with Rush majority of the time. Hello,
hey, man. Yeah, they got a connection, boy. Hey, but that damn
damn you scooped him up because I woke up this morning with intentions of picking him up.
Noah Brown.
Bobby damn game done already got him.
All right, we can work out a trade.
He the trading this motherfucker. I know, man. Hey man, Broncos win 16-9. The Raiders win.
Whoa, don't blow past that game either. Bring the quarterback.
Broncos 16-9.
Russell Wilson. Look up his completion percentage for that game.
14 to 31. We got that completion percentage is probably around 48%, man.
Horrible.
Yeah. It's
because he usually throwing 64 is usually his average.
Thank you. 3 points. Russell Wilson does not run anymore. That's like non-existent in his game.
Does he have to with Denver though?
No, he needs to because you're not completing passes. And then the good running back, you won't give him enough damn carries so he can get into a rhythm because they keep trying to fucking get the ball to Melvin Gordon. Javonte Williams is the better running back. The same way in Dallas, Zeke is the better running back because he pass blocks and he catches the ball. But they keep trying to do this damn timeshare shit.
Hey, Javonte Williams, 15 carries and Melvin Gordon, 10 carries. It should have been Melvin Gordon. It should have been Javonte Williams, 20 carries. Melvin Gordon, 5 carries.
Give him a series every now and then to keep him fresh. Javonte needs to be the running back in that backfield.
I got
everybody sees except the dumbass coach.
I got a question. Has there ever been a team that made it to the Super Bowl that did timeshare in the backfield?
The New England Patriots team.
The Patriots and the Chiefs actually. The Chiefs, the year they won, they had a timeshare. It was Damian Williams. They had the Williams brothers. It was split time.
And they had
so that's Patriots, two teams out of how many? So that means the timeshare don't work.
Not sharing no time, man.
Well, and that's the thing I keep saying is like they act like they don't understand the position, right? I get you trying to keep your back fresh. I get that. But you gotta understand the running back, play the running back. You get into a rhythm. Yeah, I'll come out when I'm gassed. You know, like if I ran 4, 5, 6 plays in a row, okay, I need a breather, take me out for a series. Not, I had a couple good runs. And then you come and put the other running back in for a series, and then I got to sit. I done got cool. You know what I'm saying? Now I have to try to get going again because there's no rhythm.
No rhythm at all.
There's no fucking rhythm.
I will say this. When Pittsburgh won their Super Bowl, when they had the bus, how they would use, I can't remember that name, they would use him to get down to the red.
Willie Parker.
Yeah.
Talking about fast Willie Parker.
Willie Parker. And then bring him up.
Hey, man, that is,
it's dumb. And I don't know when the trend's going to end, but it's like, I don't even know who started the whole, I think it might have been New England that started that whole running back by committee. And it just became a thing.
But
now everybody's doing it.
New England had to do that.
Which is my point. It wasn't like, oh, we just rolled this out. They had to do that. So these other teams just adopted this dumbass ideology that doesn't work.
Because when they had Corey Dillon, they didn't do that. When they had Mahoney, they didn't do that.
They didn't.
You understand? They did it once they lost all their backs, and they had to do it.
When they had James White and Sony Michel, they ran into perfection, that dual backfield then.
They had to do it, though.
Because they didn't have no wide receivers, so that's how they moved the ball. They was a three-headed monster because Rex Burkhead too.
They had Edelman now. They had Edelman out there,
but he was a slot guy. They couldn't stretch the field.
Right.
Moss was the only time New England was throwing deep when they had Moss.
Right. And they had Mahoney running the ball. Wasn't no dual threat. He was 3 down back.
When they had Antonio Brown for that one game.
that one game.
Hey, man, speaking of that, man, 29-23, man, the Cardinals over the Raiders. Ain't no way in hell. Devontae Adams. Ain't no way in hell.
So D, you got messed around by 2 quarterbacks.
Yeah. Carr and fucking Cousins.
Ain't no way Devontae Adams, 2 receptions for 12 yards. Come on, man. Make that make sense. Devontae Adams now.
You can't. 2
Hey,
receptions.
Hold on, man. That was a sneak what the hell for me, man. Because that blew my mind. This is actually the number 1 receiver in the league. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Him and Diggs, then your boy over there forget that.
Jefferson.
Cooper Kupp.
Jefferson Kupp, etc. But yeah, that's mind blowing, man. I'm just saying, that motherfucker need to tune up, man. That's all I'm saying. You got a motherfucker like DA over there, man. You're supposed to be terrorizing the league right now, man. You bullshit.
Hey, man.
And see,
man, because Derek Carr, he wasn't supposed to go nowhere but Devontae Adams. That fumble don't happen if you force feed who you supposed to do.
And this goes back to these fucking coaches. Josh McDaniels is just not a fucking good head coach. And everybody keeps thinking he's the next damn Belichick, and he's not. Like, he's already shown this.
He's a solid offensive coordinator, but that's as far as it goes. That's just like Mike Martz, man. Martz was a hell of an offensive coordinator, but he stunk as a head coach.
Man,
Mike Martz was terrible as a head coach. But when he was calling plays, that motherfucker was lights out. Same thing with Charlie Weiss. Charlie Weiss was a hell of an offensive coordinator.
You can say that about all offensive coordinators.
But then when Charlie Weiss took his ass to Notre Dame,
they need a head coach to be able to pull their coattails.
Tell me one offensive coordinator that was actually a good head coach. Give me two. Give me two.
They make horrible head coaches.
Offensive
give me two that made good head coaches. Please give me two.
One of them, Mike Holmgren, was a good head coach.
One. Where's the second?
They're too cocky.
But you got to realize.
Next one was John Gruden.
He was the D coordinator.
No, right. he called the offense. He was offensive coordinator underneath that West Coast offense.
I don't think Gruden was a good coach.
He also had experience on the defensive side of that ball.
Right. I'm talking about exclusively offensive-minded coaches,
that was
coordinators.
Gruden was.
I don't think Gruden was that good of a coach.
Let me tell you. I got one more coach.
Andy Reid was the second one.
Hey, that's two. I got a third one for you. Mike Shanahan. All of them go up underneath the George Seifert, Bill Walsh, West Coast offense system. You got to think about it. Shanahan, amazing offensive coordinator when he was with the Niners. Now he was actually the offensive coordinator in Green Bay before he went over to Denver. So they all fall underneath that West Coast offense.
Right. About the West Coast offense, they ain't scared to try some shit. They've been all these coaches you just named got their own unique little method. They got their West Coast with their little dab on it, goddamn. Just like Andy Reid. I love his goddamn.
But the problem is that most of them need somebody to pull their coattails, offensive coordinators. Yes. They don't do well.
Because they get out of control.
They get out. They start doing things and forget that, like Mike Martz, prime example. Yeah, the stuff you did with the Rams as the offensive coordinator, you ever meal to pull your coattails when it was a bad idea.
Right. He used to
running a reverse at the goal line.
He'll be out of timeout by the beginning of the third quarter.
Right.
Challenging everything.
So this will be the judge and jury and executioner for Derek Carr. Because I've been saying it the whole time that he's terrible. You got they went and got the best freaking wide receiver in the league. You don't win with this team. That's on Derek Carr.
Hey, man,
yeah, I might have to get in the car with you on that one, man.
Hey, Derek.
I was in on him. I was in on him talking about he ain't got no weapons, but now I'm like, man.
He got weapons, man.
You got a running game, you got a defense, and you got the best freaking receiver that you can get.
Hey, man, and when I say my boy Lamar,
what's up, man?
When I say my boy Lamar hood, nigga, that's what I mean. I don't mean in a literal sense. I mean he do more with less. If he had half of what all these motherfuckers with these rich problems got, so to speak, in the NFL, these quarterbacks got all these weapons. Lamar would be no motherfucking question. Super Bowl, baby.
Hey, you get Lamar Devontae Adams, man, and you tell me how that
is. They don't want to do that.
You really something to drink?
They don't want to do that, cuz.
You get Lamar Devontae Adams, we see how that end up going, man.
I won't convert from a Cowboy fan, but hey, I say greatness when I see it. I've been saying I want to see Lamar with a receiver.
Hey, man.
But it's the thing, though, a lot of receivers done bought into this bullshit philosophy they got about my boy, like he can't throw the motherfucking ball for the last couple of weeks. I mean, he been showing them he can throw it, but they want to see more, I guess. I don't know what's enough, but shit. they feel like they ain't gonna get the ball if they go over there for whatever reason.
Man,
but
that's crazy. Hey man,
well, so Mark Andrews don't seem to have a problem getting the ball.
Exactly.
I think
that's other teams leaking that.
Bateman don't either.
Other teams will leak that sort of information to keep a top-notch receiver from going there.
Hey man, that is.
Hey, Bateman got 200-yard weeks, man. That's all I'm saying.
Hey man, you got the Packers, man, 27-10 versus the Bears. Rodgers, Aaron Jones, man. Hey.
Please don't say Rodgers won that game. I'm waiting for one of y'all to say Aaron Rodgers won that game.
Aaron Jones, man.
Thank you. You picked the other Aaron because it had nothing to do with Rodgers.
Aaron Jones, man. Hey,
I like that rushing attack. They was running the ball.
Hey man,
because that's their best two players.
Yeah. Hey, Dylan had 15 carries. 18 carries. Aaron Jones had 15 for 132, man.
Yeah.
Let me get on the Bears. Let me get on the Bears real quick. So y'all are clearly a running team. You have a 240-pound quarterback.
I know where you're going, right at the goal line.
I'm going.
I know you going at that goal line. When you want, go ahead, dude.
You got a 240-pound running quarterback that likes to run. Okay. He ran it in, but he didn't get it in. He was, I don't know, 2 inches short. So what is the offensive coordinator call, right? Let's change the whole tone of the game.
A goddamn quarterback.
No, he went to fucking shotgun.
Oh yeah, on that 4th and inches.
You got a 240-pound quarterback, and you put him in shotgun to go 2 inches. Where in good green earth is the logic in that?
Then you got a 6 foot, 200-pound tailback in David Montgomery, and you can't.
That's been running all through them the whole game.
David Montgomery had 122 yards on the ground, and you couldn't tell me you couldn't run him and get a yard.
No, or you could have just took the ball in the center and just went forward and got 2 inches.
That's it.
You could have just stuck the ball over the top like Brady do. No, let's go 5 yards back in shotgun and let him try to run it in.
That is sickening, man.
And this is why the Chicago Bears are the Chicago Bears. That play right there. You finally get your quarterback and you still don't use them right.
That one play can change that whole dynamic.
It did change the whole game because at that point it was 24-10. They score there. It's a one-score game, and that means Chicago could keep running the ball because we only need one score. Their defense was doing the job except for Aaron Jones. They couldn't control him, but otherwise they were in the game.
Big time.
So don't tell me, Rodgers owns the Bears. You barely fucking beat the Bears when you normally blow them out.
Well, 27-10, 2 touchdowns. If you lose by 2 touchdowns or more, I consider you got your ass handed to you.
No, see, you can't let the score. You have to actually watch the game.
I like the resurgence of Sammy Watkins, 3 receptions for 93 yards.
Fuck Sammy Watkins, man. He didn't do that shit for us. He ain't do shit when he had that.
I knew that was coming as soon as he said Sammy Watkins. I was like, he hit that butt.
Hey, man.
That nigga was hurt every week.
Every week, man.
Oh, he'll be
I still remember that goddamn touchdown pass. He fucked up with Lamar. He was scared to catch the goddamn ball because he's coming off injury as usual, thinking he gonna hit the goddamn pole when it was a clear touchdown if he would have went for it. But he looking at the fucking pole like he gonna knock his damn self out, even though it was in the back of the pole. It was backed up by the pole, but still, he could have. When you seen the replay, he was looking at the fucking pole. He was not looking at the damn ball.
Hey man, I could just only thing I can think of is unnecessary roughing, man.
Don't throw it to Stone.
Don't throw it to Stone.
Don't throw it to Stone ass.
Hey man. Hey Bills 41-7 over the Titans, man.
Nope. Next game.
Hey,
that game was over in the first quarter.
I gotta ask you, is it time to put in Malik Willis, man?
Yes.
Man, look.
Yeah.
You have nothing to lose at this point. You're not going to win with Tannehill.
Hey, you need a spark. They need a spark.
Because one thing I noticed, man, in preseason, and I know it's preseason, but Malik Willis and Treylon Burks, man, they have a connection, man, that's amazing with each other, man. And I think it's about time to go away for Tannehill, man. This is last year guaranteed money. Get rid of this motherfucker, man. Get rid of him.
Hey, man, I know I stay in Tennessee, man. I represent Tennessee. But I'm here around so many fans all the time. And me personally, I would love for downhill. Y'all just ride it out with downhill, man. You know what I'm saying? It might go uphill sooner or later. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I'm just saying. But
Wes, you tripping. You know what's going to happen? Derrick Henry finna see 10-man boxes.
Give him a chance, man.
You know why? You know why? Because you had a receiver like AJ Brown that made all the difference. You dumbasses had AJ Brown on your roster. You let him go to draft a receiver that's just like AJ Brown, but he's a rookie.
Treylon.
What the hell sense did that make?
Exactly.
I would have kept AJ Brown.
You might as well kept AJ Brown. You was in the
AFC
Championship game just a season ago or 2 seasons ago.
I would have kept AJ Brown right there and developed Treylon Burks. And hell, I would have even kept Julio around for another year, barring injuries and everything.
No, they didn't need. That was a disaster.
But do you go after Robert Woods still though?
Yeah, you keep AJ Brown. You let Julio go. You replace him with Robert Woods because you need a possession receiver. You need somebody to take the top off, to loosen it up for Henry, because all they're looking at is Henry.
Yep.
They're literally just looking at Henry. Henry is the straw that stirs the drink.
Henry
he goes, they go.
10-man boxes.
Henry had 25 yards yesterday. I'm sorry, Sunday.
No. It was last night. It was Monday night.
No, last night he had 25 yards.
That ain't Derrick Henry, man. That is un-Derrick Henry.
Derrick get 25 yards on one carry.
Right. No, I don't understand. If you had Derrick Henry in your backfield with Tannehill, every time he throw it, it will be a play action.
Duh.
I mean, they don't do play action. He's the best out play action. Why? Because he got the best running back. But do they do play action often? No, I'm sitting there watching the game with Typhoon. I'm telling you, they do not do enough play action for Tannehill. He the best off the play action because people respect motherfucking Henry.
Who do you blame for that?
Hey man,
what I've been bitching about the whole show.
Offensive coordinator.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Hey man, hey.
When the defense know you ain't gonna sell out to a thing, just like my boys, they know that we won't sell out to the run game.
And like Dino said earlier, man, Derrick Henry is that type of back, man. Hey, you see him loading up, they come in full steam ahead. Run Derrick Henry on some screen, run a couple screens with him, man. And God forbid he get behind them linemen, man, and Derrick Henry run up ahead of steam. You're not gonna stop him. Run some screens.
The man got the best stiff arm in the game right now.
Oh my God!
A quarterback don't want to run up on Henry.
It's hard using a stiff arm when you got a 10-man box.
Exactly.
You can't use that stiff arm with a 10-man box when you got going.
And but you gotta understand your player. Derrick Henry is effective in the second half. He always starts slow. I've had this dude on my fantasy team for years. Yeah. I don't start watching the game he into the second half because that's when it matters. Because now that 240 feel like 440.
Hey man,
but it's only effective if it's.
But you have to keep running.
If
they got to keep running them,
like you say, Derrick Henry is more impactful, especially not only second half of the game, but the second half of the season when it's cold outside, when it's 5 degrees or 10 degrees outside. And you got and Derrick Henry coming with that full head of steam. You trying to stop that 250-pound bruiser? And your finger
bruiser.
And your fingertip, you got frostbite at the fingertips.
You
trying
can't
to
feel
stop
nothing.
and grab him. Man, he is a problem when it start getting when the weather starts changing.
But you got to get there, BP. They got to get there.
And he'll work out food.
And that's the thing, man. You get rid of Tannehill now, bring Malik Willis on, try to hopefully build his confidence up because he eventually is going to take over the job next year. Because I don't think Tannehill's coming back. Because, like I said, he has no more guaranteed money. So Malik Willis, that's his job next year.
Yeah, you better get him some. I don't know who's the tight end down there. And Hooper down there, right? Austin Hooper.
Hooper.
Okay, so he's got a solid tight end. You know, it's a security blanket. You got Root Woods, who's a good possession receiver. I don't know. It's got to be the play calling at this point because they have pieces.
They got nice pieces down
Vrabel's
there.
defense is usually together. They just ran into a juggernaut last night.
You just ran into somebody that's unbeatable, man. Hey,
I was so amped for that doubleheader because I looked at the match. I was like, man, these going to be two good ass games.
Hey, man,
and both of them were terrible.
Hey,
I mean, this is excluded. This is taking fantasy out of the equation. This as a fan, these were supposed to have been two really good games.
Right.
Speaking of terrible, man, that 24-7 loss, Eagles beat the Vikings 24-7, man. Jalen Hurts looked amazing, man. And he can pull the ball down and run the football, man. At first, I was saying Jalen Hurts was fool's gold, but
no, it's the first passing game.
He actually, to me, I actually put Hurts ahead of Kyler Murray right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh, he makes better decisions.
Yeah, he does.
Well,
then he can see the whole football
field. You can see his growth. You can see his growth for sure.
Right. He put some time in because he don't look like the same player from last year.
No, he don't. Yeah. He don't at all, man. He looks like a whole different beast, man.
Eagles, and I said Eagles will win that division. They may very well win the NFC. They gonna be a problem.
A whole problem.
What about Kirk Cousins, man?
This motherfucker.
Man, we'll see when they come to Dallas.
Dude, and this is the killer part about Kirk Cousins. The dude is an enigma. If you don't know what a definition of an enigma is, pull up Webster's and you'll see Kirk Cousins as. The same shit when he was in Washington. Because I've had him on my fantasy teams before. He'll go out there and throw 400 yards, 3 touchdowns. Thinking like, damn, really? And then come back with 150 yards and 3 interceptions.
Yo, so you sit him down, Dino. He gonna get 400 yards on your head.
Yeah, the man is 2-11 in Monday night games or primetime games. He's not clutch. He doesn't perform under pressure. He just disappears. He's incapable of winning any big game.
That's a fact.
Name one big game he's won. I'll wait.
The one big game Kirk Cousins won when he hit Diggs, man, up the sideline for that game winning the playoffs.
And that wasn't him. That was poor defense. Nothing to do with Cousins.
Hey, but at the end of the day, he won.
The dude literally, the man threw hella what they call them passes. They call them YOLO passes. Well, somebody's open. He just threw the ball up for grabs.
Hey man,
he missed wide open receivers that were just running with nobody around. You got Jefferson, who's arguably the best receiver in the league, and you can't find a way to get this man the ball in space. You know, they made this whole deal about how Jefferson was lined up in all these different spots. Well, where the fuck was that yesterday?
Hey man, you got to give Darius Slay some credit. Darius Slay,
I give credit. He did his thing, but at the same light, you got to adjust, man. You gotta adjust.
Slay was amazing yesterday.
You gotta adjust.
Man.
Okay, you see, all right, we gotta get him off of him, right? What do you do to get your best player off of their best defender? What do?
Run them rub routes, man.
Rub routes, pick plays, screens. They didn't do not one of those last night. I'm just sitting here waiting for, like, I guess they're not going to run a screen, huh? I guess they're not going to put Jefferson in the backfield and make Slay have to come up and make a tackle.
Yeah.
I mean, you get hit by a couple of them guards a couple of times. You ain't finna just be running up there.
Hey, man, he just kept trying to pick on Slay and trying to force the ball into Jefferson, man. And Slay had a couple interceptions too, man.
Just bad interceptions. It's not like, okay, he made a good play. It was just dumb throws.
Yeah, that last one, man, when he threw it into the end zone, man, that was just a stupid, underthrown football, man.
They had zero chances of getting completed.
Zero, not at all, man. And I just looked at it. I'm like, what is wrong with this dude, man? This guy gotta be. Is he serious, man?
And that's him, man. And they know what's gonna happen. They play the Lions next week. I'm telling you right now on this show, he's gonna have 350 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Yep. God damn. Is that coach?
Cousins done put him to sleep night.
Put him to sleep. Hey, man, that was our NFL recap for the last week. Damn.
Well, we don't really need it. What the hell? We kind of got it all out in the recap.
Hey, wait a minute. I did have one. What the hell, though?
All right, give us
one too.
Give us what the hell.
Okay. Do we remember? Well, I know we're about a week away from NBA Media Day and training camp getting ready to start. So, was it about 2 years ago? Dennis Schroeder. Lakers offered him, what was it, a 4-year, $84 million contract. He on a bet on himself, turned down the contract, went to play for Boston for what, like $16 million? Somewhere around there. To only come back full circle and sign with the Lakers for $2.4 million.
For a year.
For a year. He has got to be the poster child for what the hell.
Poster child.
Yeah. I was
like,
book it, Dano.
Book him. Hey, Chris. So what you got to tell Dennis Schroeder?
What the hell, man? You got to. I mean, how do you do that? Like, how do you go back to the team?
Dummy.
That offered you $84 million for 2.4?
Man, he should have took the $84 million, man. That's 24
man,
per.
Fuck that. I wouldn't want to play for anybody other than the Lakers.
That was 20 per, man. Hey, you look at your financial statement. Look at your bank account, man. That 20 million, that's groovy, baby.
Like how? It's like I could have went back to the Lakers. After I turned them down for $84 million, I'm gonna go back for 2.
That pride.
What the hell are my Lakers thinking anyway with 3 guards? This don't make no sense.
Man, that's that East St. Louis math, man.
Hey, man, that's crazy. Coach
East St. Louis math. No,
Coach Corey, did you have a what the hell?
Yeah, man, I got one.
Uh-oh.
Man, I got to talk about my city, man. I got to talk about my city. You know, everybody is up in arms over old St. Louis SC, the old soccer. The old soccer is coming to St. Louis, man. Well, let me give you a little bit of news about the old soccer. I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but they've been canceling soccer matches at the new St. Louis Stadium due to damage, right?
No, tell us, Coach.
The close to $500 million Centene Stadium and soccer training complex on Market Street has a problem. It has a very big problem, let's just say. They didn't call 1-800-DIG-SAFELY.
Oh, they didn't call Julie, man. They did not call Julie.
Oh, man, they done hit some pipes underground.
They did not call Julie, man.
Dog. Let me just tell you this. They hit something underground about 11, 12 days ago, which has led to some flooding of the stadium's power grid.
I'd be damn.
Can't make this up.
You can't make this up, dog.
How much of my $10 am I paying for this? That's what I want to know.
I don't know, dog, but you about to pay a whole lot more.
Man,
I don't even like soccer.
You can't seem to do nothing right in this city, man.
Man, not a
because the stadium's internal power distribution and to restore the power of the stadium has completely been knocked out. So they've been rescheduling games to different parts of St. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing. They moved the games to SIU Edwardsville because the whole damn inside of the stadium is going to have to be torn out and redone.
Wow. How long is that going to take?
At least 2
They
years.
haven't said how much or how long it's going to cost. They just said
that's 1.5 years at least. At least.
I say a solid 2 years.
They already pushed the damn team back 2 years. This team was supposed to start playing in 2020, but then COVID, so then they pushed it back.
Now they're saying that the new MLS soccer team will begin play in March of 2023. They did not say when the issues will be resolved regarding the power.
Tragic.
So all I got to say is to St. Louis SC and the soccer community and whoever, Mr. Centene and the Centene Center and all you smart, dumb motherfuckers. What the hell?
Hey, man, that is funny. Hey, man, I got one quick what the hell, and then I'll tell West 10 to take us out with birthdays. But Dion, Travis Hunter and Dion.
What the hell too?
All right, here go Travis and Dion, man.
Look at Dion's whistle.
He embraced him. He crying, saying, "Thank you, coach, for believing in me." Travis Hunter, the #1 player, came out of high school last year. Went anywhere he wanted to in the country. Anywhere Travis Hunter could have went.
Let's just go out there and just hopefully no injuries. Just let's be great, guys. Please, let's be great.
Could have went anywhere, man.
Good, clean, solid game. Love behind them, just like me.
Public schools are the heart of our community.
He could have went anywhere he wanted to in the country, man. Hey, man, anywhere, Travis Hunter, anywhere he could have went to in the country, man. And next thing you know, do you think he could have shared that moment with a Nick Saban. I say no, man. So what the hell people is complaining about Deion Sanders and his players, man. And Travis Hunter, man, he could have went to the Alabama. He could have went to Georgia. He could have went anywhere he wanted to in the country. He could have went to Clemson. Travis Hunter believed, and his family believed in Deion Sanders and Jackson State. So, man, he couldn't have had that same moment with Nick Saban. And wouldn't have had no value like it did with him and Deion, man. That was something big I had to share, man. Gang, what's the name of Gang?
My what the hell go out to Jerry Jones. He just recently had a meeting with the X-Man himself, Dez Bryant, talking about bringing him back to the Cowboys. What the hell you even let him get away for? Like, come on, man. Blackballed that man, and he ain't been able to get a job nowhere else in the league. Come on, man. I got to do a whole better job than have the player that's number one on your list for touchdowns, but then he done set up for a season knowing you needed that extra money.
Damn.
What the hell?
That's crazy. Hey, man, West 10 has slid out on us, man. Famous people birthdays, man. Hey, I ain't got no famous people birthdays except for one person, man. Shout out to Miss Viola Powell, man. But those who don't know who Viola Powell is, that's the people's champ mother, man. My mama turned 75 today, man. That's the only birthday.
Happy birthday.
That's the only birthday we're going to get up. Everybody else's birthday can go to hell. It's about my mom.
Spade games played in her basement.
Hey, man, many a spade games in her basement, man. Hey,
not the spade games.
Happy birthday, mama. Hey, that's the only birthday, man. I'm gonna shout out today. That's it, man. For our show, man. We went a little bit longer, man, but we had to tackle these NFL. Oh my God, we had to hit this up. If we didn't hit that up, man, we wouldn't be who we was, man. Hey, tune in. Go ahead.
One more parting shot for Kirk Cousins. He actually led the Vikings in rushing with 20 yards.
Oh wow!
More than Dalvin Cook.
Dalvin Cook had 17 yards on 6 carries.
Cousins
had
2 rushes for 20 yards.
10 points yesterday. I can't believe it.
Hey, who you play yesterday, man?
Dalvin Cook.
I'm saying, who did you play against in fantasy?
Pound your wig off or whatever it is.
You.
Who you play against?
BP.
You don't get it yet.
You played against the people's champ, man.
Don't fall for it, Myra. Don't fall for it.
Myra, you played against the defending champion, Myra. The people's champ, baby.
Oh, and Dino.
I don't hold this ring lightly, baby.
The champ has DK on his bench.
He does. He also has Mike Evans, who will be on his bench too.
And I'm dropping DK though. I'm gonna trade him. I'm gonna trade the game. Me and Game go figure something out.
Man, you
ain't finna take that trash.
He tried to trade with me earlier in the week.
He was like, "No, you got me last year."
Hey, I'm telling you, I ain't seen you no DK Metcalf trade.
You called me about DK Metcalf.
Right.
Hey, man.
He's always up to something, man.
Hey, Coach, real quick, everybody. Pujols is at 698. Games is getting thin. He's taking the collar. A lot of these last few games. Right now, they're losing 4-0 to San Diego.
They out west.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man. Hey, Coach Corey.
They ain't sending them up them good old hanging sliders.
No meatballs.
They challenging him with that good old fastball, baby.
Hey, Coach Corey, go on give us our this day in history, man.
Oh, man, on this day in history, September 20th, 1973, man, the Battle of the Sexes. Tennis matchup, women, Billie Jean King beats Bobby Riggs, the former number 1 ranked men's tennis player. Self-claimed male chauvinists had boasted that women were inferior and that they could not handle the pressure of playing the game. Even at his age, he could beat any female. And she busted him in the mouth.
She popped him in the chops, baby.
Yep. The match was viewed and witnessed by over 30,000 spectators at the Houston Astrodome and by another 50 million TV viewers worldwide.
Interesting.
That's crazy. Wow. Hey, man. And again, this day in history, 1947.
Guess who called the tennis match? But guess who called the match? This is your boy, Howard Cosell.
The original voice of Monday Night Football.
Hey, man, that's crazy, man.
5-0 Padres.
Another amazing episode of No Balls, No Glory, man. Check us out Thursday when we do our pick'ems. And we kick off week 3 of fantasy football in the regular season NFL with the Cleveland Browns facing the Pittsburgh Steelers in Cleveland. Hey, check y'all Thursday, y'all. We finna slide up out of here like last year, y'all. Peace.
We'll holla.
Out of here, dog.